mistiming it was 1 second. I know, Revolver, I know. I mistimed it slightly, you know. I clicked too slow. Hello, my dears. Great to see you. Do you like my red setup today? I'm glad. We are going red tonight, yes. That's exactly what we are doing. Hello, my dears. I'm so glad that you're here. Levy 1407, thank you so much, my friend, for a prime. Hello, Levy, nice to have you with us. Cogito, thank you for gifting the sub to Camille Cesaro. You're the best, as always. Thank you so much. Damn. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad that I'm so glad you guys are here and dude, you're spending this Sunday evening with your old man. I have on me 20th anniversary CD Projekt Red shirt. I really like it. Has team on the back, because Pablo just said hello and my brain was like, it has Pablo on the back. I'm not in Pablo's team yet, but who knows what future brings. I hope it's a good save, you know. Yes, Pablo, yes, I know. But, you know, I'm really glad to see you all. I'm really glad to see you all. Hello, Ilusiad. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. You're the best. You guys are the best. T-shirt with Pablo. Yes, well, that's not exactly what I meant. I meant that's the T-shirt with a team on the back. So, last week we had here like over 15 Reds on the chat with us, which was actually really awesome. And I'm glad that, you know, a lot of members of Red Team are coming over to just be here with us, chill, you know, and talk about stuff. So I am trying to hunt them down, every one of them, and Maximum Mike, of course, as well. Good point, Machiavelli. So if they appear, they will have a diamond icon on the chat. My dears, now that being said, I wanted to mention those that are already here. So our deal, Small Sandayo, Kira, in-game photographer. Great to have you, Kira, with us. And I wanted to mention our dear moderators, my dear Sapphire, and our dear Cogito. Thank you so much, both of us, both of you, for being here. So, I'm really glad you guys are here. So we have a bunch of topics. To talk about. So, let me actually maybe go to this one, because why not? I hope that Cybervesna's with us. If she's not, then, well, we're gonna embarrass her when she's not here. And I wanted to show you this. My dears, it's actually really awesome what our, like, cosplayers did and so on. They posted a video, like, yesterday, I think. Talhok asks what Mike Pondsmith. Yes, Mike was here sometimes. He just shows up as Maximum Mike. He has a diamond icon on the chat if you will speak with us, which is very cool. So, Pavel discovers new ways to kill me, I swear. No worries, Cybervesna, let's experience this.
In the wake of another attack on Arasaka's Night City HQ, according to a statement from the NCPD, a terrorist cell is believed to be responsible. But it remains unknown who funded the attack and why.
God damn it. Oh, Jesus. This is our bar, by the way. That slap, though. I love it, honestly. Look how many of them there is. Rogue. Yeah. Panam looks incredible. And here she is. Here she is. That was Cybervesta, by the way, for those who don't know. Yep. I loved it, guys. I fucking loved it. That was actually so good. That was actually so good. Seriously. Like, fucking hell, people here are so talented. I'll run it once again, just with slightly more quiet so we can look at the pictures. I'll send you in the chat, guys, in a moment, the link to this YouTube video. Really great work. It's actually like I wanted to emphasize one thing because like I think the team of cosplayers that pulled it off wanted to make it clear that it's like fan production. Basically, it's like they did it on their own. Like we haven't been involved in any way outside of just basically letting them a chance to just shoot it in our bar. But that was it. Like everything was done by this team. So just wanted to make sure that this is awesome, that this is clear, because it's really an awesome work from them, and I don't want to, you know, steal any credit from them, because this is literally fan work, 100%. So good, so good. Yeah, this is actually insane. Wow, Pedro Lopez wrote. I mean, honestly, like the quality of these cosplays, but also like the music, the montage, the shots. I mean, you know, it takes actually some effort, you know, because it's like, what, 10 cosplayers? It really takes some effort to actually, like, get this many people on board, you know, everyone with the costumes, travel there, you know, shoot it. It's also not something that you shoot in, like, you know, few minutes. This really takes a long time to actually shoot properly. So just wanted to... You know, just wanted to put a bit of a spotlight on this, on our dear, you know, fans. Sponsored by Milfgard, Nehudan wrote, "What are you talking about, Nehudan? These people are like really young." Nehudan, not sure what do you mean. Not sure what do you mean, but yes. Anyway, I just wanted to say, guys. Big shout out for you, like fucking incredible work, honestly. Like actually like having, you know, like having fans of our games, you know, pull off shit like this is so inspiring and so incredible. And I just wanted to say that, you know, nobody takes it for granted. I really think that the whole, like I would say, team is very much aware, you know, how much like work it takes to build it and so on, and we're very, very thankful for this, you know, for what you have done. Yeffy, thank you so much, my friend, for the sub. Really appreciate it. Family friendly already. Luciard asks, "Hey, is this family friendly by default? Isn't it? Right? It is family friendly by default. So don't worry about it." That cosplay was fucking okay, Matt16 wrote. I mean, it in fact was quite fucking okay. I agree with you. I would even say it was probably even more. You know, it was quite. I would say it was quite fucking okay. You know, so it's like a level higher. That's my point of view. You know, that's my point of view, my friend. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I really wanted you to see it. It's a great like piece of work, you know, from the team that pulled it off. So I'm really happy that it happened. Now, that being said, we also have another topic. Galaxy Upon wrote, "Incredibly decent, I dare to say." Yes, I think like incredibly decent is also a pretty accurate description. Alex Piotrowski load Cybervesna, marry me, that was awesome. Hey, here you go, guys. You know, first marriage proposal on a stream. I dig it, you know. The community is developing faster than I expected, but I mean, hey, you know, I'm not gonna complain. So, Cutie Beauty asked when update. Well, I mean, Cutie Beauty probably when it's ready, you know. I think that's the answer, my friend, you know. Mad asks, Cybervesna romance in DLC confirmed. Hey, so last time we actually talked about, you know, some romance mods. So I know that the topic isn't going. Let's call it like this. I don't want to overhype it because like I know that some modders are working on it. So I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to overhype it, but I have high hopes. I've seen actually like some of the mods that you guys are doing fucking insane. By the way, give me some louder sound, my friend. This is 100%. Well, it's not, but it's almost. It's quite quite loud at this point. Anyway, so Sapphire wrote Cybervesna. I mean, that would be a great idea. I guess this is not about marriage proposal, but this is more about Cybervesna romance DLC. Hey, I mean, it's just like if Vesna just mods it in. I mean, who knows? Who knows? We know that modders are very very talented, right? Aren't they? So, my dears. Second thing that happened last week, because it was an eventful week as always. There was an important information as well in regards of our anime, and I wanted to mention this. So, my friends, you know what happened? Edgerunners has won the anime of the year from Crunchyroll, and it has won also a bass voice acting role for David, and that was Zach Aguilar that won that because Zach played the main role in English. So that was basically best anime of the year and bass voice acting like primary role for Zach. Fucking amazing. Like I was actually like the team. I think the team of Edgerunners was like surprised, that it actually really happened. I think like honestly, the director when he was speaking on the event, but also like Hatoru and Saya Elder, like they were actually really surprised, that it happened. Bartosz Sztybor, of course, but Elon Musk Kek W, interesting nickname by the way, my friend, wrote Passion Wins. I mean, it's awesome that it doesn't happen often, that you are allowed to do what you really like and what you really want to do, and then in the same time audience really digs it, and it becomes in a way because they making that it becomes commercially like viable path for you. It's like actually quite rare situation. I think it's incredible, to be completely honest. I think it's awesome, and like the fact that like we are allowed, Trigger's allowed to do that stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, Belarky wrote, dude, this track makes me tear up. It's when David takes the Lucy in the apartment. Oh yeah, maybe we can play it later as well, this track, who knows? I have the track set up right now, but sometimes I'm also playing just everything from Edgerunners. But yes. My dears, okay, so that was the second thing that happened, and I wanted to say basically thank you so much for the voting, for you guys voting for us for Edgerunners as the anime of the year, because according to my knowledge, this is basically done via votes of the viewers, of the people, of the fans, basically. So it's the fans who decide about those things. So it's incredible to see actually that like an original series, I would say, not something that has been running for many years, got the anime of the year. So both surprising but also very humbling. I really I really personally really loved it. I think like both Arcane and Edgerunners, like in a way surprised me, you know, with the quality of storytelling, but also quality of animation. Anyway, it really was incredible, you know. So, my dears, there was already a bazillion questions in the chat, but before I jump to this, because like we can, of course, you know, I'm of course, you know, really, I love answering your questions, but I wanted to mention one more thing, which is Keanu's MAA on Reddit. Yo, Keanu's MAA on Reddit. Did you guys see it? I tweeted about it, I think today, was it? Sorry, the time is an abstract construct for me. I tweeted about it, I think today, yeah, that, and I think that MAA was like yesterday or so, depending which time zone you are, but it's something like that. So, he is such a cutie pie, isn't he? Isn't he? That MAA was wholesome, Cruise Red, yeah, 100%, 100%. So, did Keanu leak something? Jujo asks. I mean, I don't think he did. Besides, like, I think he's a professional, you know. He's a professional. I mean, sure, you know, the leaking stuff accidentally happens to the best of us, you know, sadly. Accidentally. But, you know, like, he is, first and foremost, actually, a really a professional. And it really shines through actually his work quite a lot, you know. What do you mean accidentally? Why are you guys laughing? Why are you guys laughing? I don't get it. I wonder about the numbers in Keanu NDA, Crushfit said. I have no knowledge about it, so I just didn't want to. I just can't comment on that. But, you know. But I am actually really happy, you know, that he did his MAA. And he was actually asked about Cyberpunk. I loved it, you know, that there were like some fans of Cyberpunk actually asking the question, and he actually get a chance to answer this one. I don't really know exactly how those MAAs work. You know, there's like, I think the audience that knows him as an actor, an audience that knows him as an actor in video games, you know, is like slightly different audiences, but they overlap a lot, of course. But I think the movies audience in this case is much bigger, you know. People primarily know him from the movies, not from the game, obviously. So I still think it was amazing that this question managed to get through in a way and got asked, you know, there and got answered. So I loved it. Indigo used the Discord command. No, I don't use Discord like outside of just work related topics. So we don't have Discord for the stream, my friend. No worries. I see you on the chat. Okay, dears, I want to go over. I want to go over some questions. Delamain asks, "Do you like Caesar salad?" I quite like it. Yes, my friend. I quite like it, my friend. There was a question, but it already scrolled, sorry, because like I was fucking talking too much. There was a question from like one of you guys just a moment ago regarding like, oh yes, praise Solus. How are you managing yourself to not accidentally leak important details about future content? I don't know. I just walk the thin line between what I can say and what I cannot. And they try to dodge the axes flying my way, you know. Just you know, putting as much points as I can into dodge, you know. That's basically how you do that. I mean, I don't know, my friend, but to be honest, and I was talking about it actually in the past, you guys made me so much better with your questions, because this is such an incredible training. And I know it sounds fucking stupid like when I say it, so don't take it wrong, right? But I think it's such an incredible training for me to actually be sitting here with you and just fucking answering whatever comes in. Because it just makes me better, right? Like, it makes me better in phrasing my thoughts, in being more accurate, in actually knowing what I can speak about and what I cannot. And, you know, sure, probably sometimes I will just fail, you know, but, you know, there's this saying... There's the saying that you cannot make an omelet without cracking few eggs, you know? It's a Polish saying. I don't know if it exists in English. But that's the thing, right? Like, I wouldn't be able to talk to you without talking to you, right? I guess that's obvious. So, if I won't be able to talk to you, then, you know, we wouldn't be able to build this community and have this contact and me knowing what you guys think and, you know, you guys knowing what I think, if it's worth anything. So, you know, like, this kind of interaction is actually very valuable. I actually learned a lot from you. And I'm not only talking about dodging the questions, because I'm mostly trying not to dodge the questions. I hope you guys realized that I'm actually really answering fucking anything that comes in. And if I don't know, then I say that I don't know, because it happens. Like, some of your questions are really, really, really specific. And so specific that I would have to, like, fucking guess or something to know it, right? Like, I know stuff about, like, game development, like, I would say, like, in the general. So, like, a bit about everything, you know? So, it's a blessing and a curse in its own. Because, like, when you know some stuff, but not, like, much in depth, then you're always wondering, is it, like, actually completely accurate, or is it not? But, you know, I'm trying to do my best, really, to you know, answer those questions the best I can. Anyway, that being said, Krushit said that I'm going to share the story of the Phantom Liberty only in Polish. Yes. Grillowana Kiełbasa wrote that if he speaks Polish, and not many people would understand on the chat, so maybe that's an idea. Well, nope, no sharing fucking secret details in English or any other language that I know. We're gonna be sharing those when the time's right. Anyway, yes. My dears, I've seen already, there's a ton of comments, so let me jump to it, because I think I touched everything I wanted to touch already, right? I mentioned Keanu MAA, I mentioned the anime, I mentioned our amazing work of the cosplayers. I think that's everything I wanted to say. If you're guys interested in more in the Edgerunners stuff, I really encourage you to check the Crunchyroll's Twitter account, especially, like, I think there was a recording for the acceptance speech for the anime of the year from Trigger. Really wholesome. So if you want to take a look, then Crunchyroll's Twitter account contains, I think, that video. I was trying to look it up for you guys so we can watch it together, but I can't fucking find it. So yes. GSF wrote Steam Deck verified US. Yeah, well, that's correct. That's correct. I mean, Cyberpunk was playable on Steam Deck for, like, a long time now. I'm actually not even sure since when, to be completely honest. Like, for a bit of time, definitely was, it was playable. I remember actually, like, people in the studio actually playing, you know, Cyberpunk on Steam Deck, because it works. It works really nicely, and it looks fucking amazing, actually, on that Steam Deck. So it's quite mind-blowing, to be honest, that this machine is able to run it. But you know what? I mean, fucking, you know, Slavic magic. You know, some Slavic magic employed on that Steam Deck to make it work. I have no idea. Axe89500 wrote, I have finally purchased Cyberpunk. I'm going to play it soon. Oh, that's awesome, my friend. Good luck. All the best. Hope you are going to visit my Joy Toys. I spent a lot of time working on it. So enjoy the content. Play different things. Try different things. I hope you're going to love the game. Elon Musk again asks, is there's a live GDC stream? No, my friend. Actually, I don't think there's gonna be a live GDC stream, because the way it works on GDC is that GDC records those presentations, and those are placed on GDC Vault's account, being like YouTube account and their website. However, if you look into on the YouTube, you are able to actually find a lot of the talks from GDC from the past years. So if you're interested, just take a look there, and eventually those talks are gonna be there. So I think it's a decent solution, you know, and it's for free, but it takes some time, right? Like because like you would have to buy the access to GDC Vault. I don't know how much it is, but I think it's quite pricey. So I think it's best to just like take some time and just look into YouTube, GDC Vault's YouTube account, and there you will find them. Yes, I think this is, you know. Same like Digital Dragons, Detarin said. Yeah, I mean, kinda, right? Kinda. I mean, my talk is, of course, like 100% different, and I talk about different things, right? Like, it was just, you know, it's a completely different thing, my friend. So, can't, because, you know, there's many years since I done this Digital Dragons talk. I wanted to read a message from Cybervesna, who said, just wanted to thank you again for all the support you gave me and my team involved with this little project. It's quite insane to show my love for Cyberpunk in different ways than just the digital pictures, mods, and writing. When it becomes real to the point you live in a moment, it hits differently. And that day in the studio, I fulfilled another dream of my 16-year-old myself. Thank you all the Reds for making this experience so awesome. Thank you so much, Cybervesna. You're the best, really. Like, I love people who are showing their passion, you know, for whatever that is, you know. In this case, sure, it's something that is connected to, you know, that is connected to our work. Sorry, I started laughing because I saw the comment from Matt16 who wrote, Pavel speaks English, Polish, salsa, and does great jalapeno Joe dialect. Thanks, Matt. I mean, I appreciate it. Yes. Camille, I see your question about Malfini in Cyberpunk universe. I have to admit, I have no idea. I suspect that they're a type of unit basically in Voodoo Boys ranks, but I don't know more about, to be honest. Who are Malfini? As Saka Report said, this is level within the Voodoo Boys in hierarchy. Can you give some more information? Sadly, I can't, Camille. Like, you would have to talk to the writers or people who designed the Voodoo Boys specifically. It wasn't me. It wasn't me who worked on that. And frankly, I'm not sure who was that person who did that. So, probably one of our writers would know. But again, this is like such a specific information. But that I'm worried only like few people in the company would know, and it's not me in this case. Machiavelli wrote, when we interact with Joy Toys, why time still the same after we're done with them? I'll move on, Machiavelli, from this comment. Okay, I'll move on. Camille Cesaro wrote, I'm sure they're related to Phantom Liberty expansion. Well, I mean, I am not sure about anything, Camille, in regards to future content. So, well, who knows, you know, what that is, and if it's related or how it's related, or if it, you know, has any connection whatsoever, my friend, you know, can share any details about the future content, as you can imagine. So, yes. Where's Maximum Mike to explain lore to us dummies gongs when we need him? I mean, you know, Mike has important duties, and you know he will be here when he thinks it fits his schedule. I'm really glad that he was here this one time. Mac T-Bug, thank you for the prime, my friend Mac T-Bug. Is Marian Homiak still in CDPR? I remember seeing his art for CP Witcher Online, and he seems super talented. I'm not sure what you mean by CP Witcher Online. Oh, you mean that you have seen his art online? Oh God, I was like, what is? Because there's no, yeah, it's written as one sentence. Marian Homiak, I think he is not with the team since some time, but I'm not sure actually when, because Marian was very long time in the studio. I think he left a few years ago. I don't really remember, but definitely he's not with the studio anymore. That's been a few years already, but I am frankly not actually sure what Marian is up to at this point. Pavel also speaks Deutsch. Ja, genau, wunderbar. Mein Deutsch ist schlecht. Ach so, ganz gut. Yeah. Okay, Revolver wrote, recently I read an opinion. Sehr gut. Simol Sandai wrote, Gesundheit. Das Kreuzenkind wrote, not bad at all. I mean, well, you know, I'm actually laughing, but I was learning German for like 8 years. You know, when people speak German, like Sarah, Philip, Miles, you know, in my team, I mean, inside the project, because Philip and Sarah were in my team, Miles not, but when I see them speak, I always understand everything. It's actually, you know, my German used to be actually pretty good. I completely neglected it for many years for English, you know, because I switched to reading and watching everything in English because I really wanted to get my English to the point of my Polish to really have it really good. So that basically took the precedent, but yeah, it would be great to actually refresh my Deutschland. My Deutsch. Small Sandai wrote, diese Kommunistischen ist nun Einstundboden Republik Deutschland. Yep. Ach so, wunderbar, ja. Yes, well, anyway. I could practice German with you in exchange for some information about Phantom Liberty. I love it. Very good. Very good. I think this stream is another Tarantino movie. Machiavelli, if that's the case, then like Tarantino's gonna run in and get shot soon, you know, because like, as you guys probably know, he's usually playing like one of the men in the background, and he's usually one of the guys that is getting shot very early in his movies, so. Pavel sind ein roter Developer. Ah, danke. Danke, mein Freunde. Bitte was? Do you like tacos? As his Cyberpunk asks, this is way too on like NDA sphere, my friend, to answer. Actually, I'm really sorry. I cannot talk about this topic here on the stream. But you know, like when we'll be able to talk about it, we'll definitely share any information in regards to this specific aspect. So maybe it's good to give a try reading charts in Deutsch accent. I mean, I'm not really sure, Kamil, if I can emulate it, right? Because like, I speak English reading with German accent. I mean, I can try, of course. Imagine Pavel in Spanish. Let's dream about it for Edge. One day it will happen. I mean, Matt, so it's actually funny, but I was talking to Sarah, you know, Sarah Grimmer, because like she is moving to Boston as one of the team members as well, and Sarah and me were just talking that we should probably actually do the, you know, start basically doing the Spanish classes in US, just because like it's the second biggest language in US. I remember when we were like with Sapphire in Miami on a Christmas break, right? Like in some restaurants, in some places, by default, we were spoken to in Spanish, you know? And I know some things in Spanish, not that much, sadly. And the thing is that, like, I remember we were in one a restaurant, which was amazing. It was like, it was amazing restaurant that we've been to, and they didn't even have the English menu, right? They by default like gave us a Spanish menu in Miami, right? And again, like and that led me to the discussion with Sarah about like, hey, maybe we should actually really consider Spanish classes because it might be really useful in US. So we'll see. I actually really love learning languages. You know, I still try to get try to, you know, learn my Chinese. You know, and look in my Chinese books. I still have my dirty Chinese handbook. You know. So yes, Stealth Spell. Hello. That's Despina. Despina is our quest designer. Great to have you with us, Despina. By the way, I think I can share, Despina, this information because probably everyone guessed from your name, but Despina is Greek, actually. So, hey, here you go, my friends. If you want to speak Greek to Despina, you know, you can do that. Cogito said it's called family-friendly Chinese, right? Absolutely, Cogito. This is exactly how it's called. This is exactly how it's called. Machiavelli says, we all know CDPR is going to create new IP. I would like to know what kind of game you would like to work on. I mean, so the thing is, Machiavelli, that I was asked that question, right? Like when I picked Cyberpunk Orion as my next sort of project, and that's the game I would like to do, you know? And I don't want to speak about this because like this will turn into, you know, a news update about what Orion is gonna be and whatever. So I'm not going to mention this, but I had some choice, you know, in the studio what I'm going to be working on, and yeah, I want to make next Cyberpunk. And I'm sorry, but I can't tell you exactly what kind of game, you know, it's gonna be and anything about this, because like. Because this will be on fucking, you know, news outlets like tomorrow when I mention this. So I'm sorry, Machiavelli. And you know, I'm not over fucking estimating my impact or whatever. It's not like this. It has happened in the past. Therefore, I learned on my mistakes, you know. I would consider that I'm way too fucking unimportant, you know, just a random guy with internet connection. That anyone would care what I mean and what I say. But actually people care, it turns out. So I just need to, you know, be very careful what I say, Machiavelli, in that kind of topics. But I think that this I can say, which is that I wanted to make that game. So I want to make that game. So yes, that's basically how I feel. Science fiction person asks, is curious if Marcin Blacha is longest serving dev in the studio. No, science fiction person, I don't think so. I don't think that Marcin is 20 years yet in the studio. And we had last year we were like officially having like our dinner with the board when we had like employees who passed 20 years, 15 years and 10 years. I was at 11 that time already, but that was my 10 years, and Marcin wasn't there. So there's at least some employees that are 20 plus years in the studio, and that's more than Marcin at this point. But definitely, like, Marcin is just one of the longest standing and serving devs in the team. So yes, my friends. Silverbolt asks, does it have guns? I mean, no update. I'm sorry. Keep breathing if there will be nomads in Orion. Pinky Jolly asks, no, I will just now stop breathing. I'll stop breathing right now. That's my plan. Anyway. Matt said, so sad to think that after the DLC we'll need to wait 4 or 5 years for Cyberpunk 2. Well, my friend, I cannot comment on it, how long we'll have to wait. I'm sorry. This is just way too on the dangerous area, you know, on the, and this the dangerous side of is marked as my unemployment if I go there. Oh God. Think twice if there will be cars in an expansion. God damn it, you guys are, you know, like tying the questions to body functions. Or really, I'm just... It starts being really difficult. Cogito said, thank you for choosing Cyberpunk. I'm glad, my friend, you're happy about this. I'm glad, my friend, you're... Sapphire wrote three sad faces. What happened? What did I say? Anything that made you sad? I don't know. Marcus Deer said, hey, Pav. Hello, Marcus. Nice to have you with us. Jesus Christ, let me look at the questions. Detroit became human. Pavel, Cyberpunk has become so much more than just a video game. My love for the characters like Panam, Judy, River, and Kerry. Nice. has been so beautiful. I would definitely put Cyberpunk up there with games like the Last of Us franchise and Detroit Became Human. It's saying so much, Chum. Thank you, my friend. I mean, I'm really happy you think so. You know, like, and actually, what's exciting for me is like the fact that we didn't say the last word. You know what I mean? So yes. So I'm curious what you will say. You know, after. I hope it will be fucking okay. What is happening on the chat? What is happening on the chat? Okay, I am ignoring those strange hmms. Sapphire wrote, I will very much look forward to trips to Boston and transitions into New York when Pavel moves there. Yeah, exactly. We gotta fucking visit the whole US. That's the plan. It will take a lot of time to do that, but you know what? Why not? ULA 999 asks, but 1.7 when? Kidding. With actually 4 eyes. Are you a spider, my friend? Much love, Pavel and chat. So excited for Phantom Liberty. I'm fucking okay excited too, my friend, actually. Machiavelli wrote, I wanna chase other gogs with my Turbo VTEC and get into car combat with them in Phantom Liberty. Let's go. All in caps. Jesus Christ. Pinky says, don't hype us. I'm not hyping you guys. That's why I just smiled. You know, that's it. But yes. Voito said, I heard that Orion will be set in the world of Mike Spondsmith Tabletop RPG, but don't quote me on that. Exactly, Voito. Don't quote him on that. Greybeard asks, are we going to get anything this quarter? Greybeard, you know, my friend, that I can't talk about this stuff. I mean, you know it, but you are not new in this chat, are you? Greybeard, you are here like since at least few months. I'm seeing you asking questions and so on. Come on, my friend, you know better than this. You know better than this. We are doing what we can, you know? We are doing what we can to give you guys, like, good quality, and in the same time, do it in quotation marks fast, meaning like, you know, we first make it fucking okay and then we make it fast, okay? That's basically the way it works, okay, my friend, please. I think like that is the most I can say. And the Hudan asked when we are getting the game. I mean, what game are you talking about, Hudan? Krushvit says, I want to know how to book holidays at work. I mean, just book whole year. Just book whole year, Krushvit. I think that's like safe. What's the point of Faraday having 3 eyes on the side? Or is it just to look cool? Lol, just curious. Gotham City King asks. Well, I mean, I think it's partially like just to have a unique character, you know. It's definitely a unique opportunity. No idea what he's using those other eyes for. I think this is more a question to trigger Chums, who designed him. I mean, design his looks, you know. So Boom6999 asks if there will be a third-person view. Oh, my friend, that question actually hasn't been asked for like, I think a year on the chat. Something like that. That's been some time. So, a refresher. But anyway, my friend, like, I talked about it many times before, that we have designed this game to function in first person. And you can see what I mean by that when you look at our scenes and everything connected with that. You know, everything is structured around the first person view. That's as much as I can say, you know. When are you playing Witcher 3? Oh god, Camille, I mean, we will be playing Witcher 3 if I finish Cyberpunk before we have the expansion out. That's basically what the plan is, I think. And we will see. I'm in love with this English voice actress, Amos said. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you like, actually. Sharami did an incredible job Hello. When was the story for the Cyberpunk expansion written? Before or after the original game? Well, I mean, my friend, we have moved on to work on the patches for you guys just after we shipped Cyberpunk, and then simultaneously we started working on expansion. In majority really happened like after the main patches were out. So that's basically how it went. Majority, because like the early talks and so on, sure, that started a bit earlier because it's a very like that kind of process. So like designing a storyline that is good, I would say, designing the storyline that is fucking okay, it takes a lot of time. Like I really think that in a way people like underestimate how much time it takes to actually design a good story. There's a reason why there's very little games actually with great story, you know, that come out. Designing it well actually takes a lot of time, and it always starts first with like a group of, I would say, directors and writers working together, and then it moves to quest, open world cinematic department, and then it moves to the whole team. Before we went through all that process, takes a lot of time, my friend. So, like the early talks were happening quite early. Maybe like around the release, that was the time when all of those talks were happening. We of course, you know, had some ideas like before, because that's a natural thing. Like when you work on a game, you always have an ideas of like, oh yeah, maybe we could do this or that, you know. But you know, ideas are not story, right? Like ideas are just like random thoughts, you know. Story is a comprehensive, written down, at least outline that makes sense from beginning till the end. Has some climax, has some fucking okay elements, you know what I mean? It takes time. It really takes a lot of time to get it right. So yeah, I think that's that's mostly how it went, my friend. Kira wrote, gonna run. Warsaw is waiting. Have lots of fun for the rest of the stream. Oh, Kira, are you traveling to Warsaw? That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for being here with us. There is a question from Zayded. Corba will Phantom Liberty have physical copy release or just digital? My friend, you know, guys, that this is a topic that they ever won't be able to talk about. Ever. Like, ever. Like, even after information's out. I probably can't talk about that stuff. You know, because, like, this is something that directly, you know, impacts, like, the, you know, like the sales of the game, the possible income of the company, you know, it may impact the stock market. You know, this is like heavy shit, right? Like you cannot share stuff like this, right? Because like otherwise I'm gonna be like fucking behind the bars, and I'm gonna like put on, you know, the stream on Sunday. You know, there's gonna be like my friend like Thomas and John, you know, behind me, like taking shit or taking a shower. I'll be streaming from my cell, you know. I'll be like, hello, chums, yo. You know, I will have like fucking few more tattoos, you know, my face and on my hand. You know, I'll be there. Probably stream with no shirt at that time already, because I will really go into, get into gym life actually, and like really start exercising well to survive. You know, so all of those things, I think it might be a cool twist, like in general for a content in the stream, but I'm not ready yet. You know, I'm not ready yet for that kind of change in my life. Besides, like, you know, maybe I want to go to jail after I'm in the US. Actually, you know, who knows? Maybe that would be actually much more. You know, would give me like a larger view on life. Who knows? So, you know, there's so many things to consider, you know, when I'm actually answering that kind of questions. Stealth Spill Road, please, guys, please don't get Pavo in trouble. We need him. Thank you, Despida. I really appreciate it. You know, yeah, I mean, Pavel will be Basadara. Oh, thanks, Basha. I appreciate. You know, so yes. I mean, sounds exciting. Oh, really? Sounds exciting. I'm not really so sure. You know, I'm not really so sure. Is there like? I think there was some kind of scandal recently, wasn't it? that there were like guys who were streaming from some French prison on Twitch. I think that was the case. And I think that they were streaming like some stuff that they shouldn't show. I believe so. Like I'm missing some details here, but definitely I've read about it. So that's you know, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll just discover a whole new, I would say, what, like a field of life, you know, shades like career. It's who knows actually. So I'm really excited about this. How do I create good toilet wine in a cell? Toilet wine in a cell. I actually don't know, Delamain. I have to admit I would have to research that topic to give you a comprehensive answer. So yes, my friend. Okay then, let's look at more of the questions, my friends. Revolver. I have the impression that work on expansions to The Witcher 3 was well underway before the game's release. Why did you start Phantom Liberty only after the premiere? Was the difference between those two projects in terms of expansions? Revolver, that's not entirely true, to be honest with you. Like, because you said it was way over on the way during the Witcher 3 production. It's like, well, it all depends what you mean by way overway, you know, because like the production of all of them actually was very similar, is very similar in that case. Yes, I mean, there's, of course, you know, the factor of Cyberpunk needing some major patches first. So that definitely was a factor, but outside of that, it was very similar. Like, we started working on some early things for, Jesus, if I'm not mistaken, like, I think our story team, they started working on, like, story outlines for the expansions for The Witcher 3. For the first one, when we were like a month before shipping, something like that. Like, basically they had no work already at this point, like story team. I mean, story team had like no work anymore completely because everything was done, all the on screen. So like the text that is in voiceover was already translated. So that's and written and translated. So they had no like work. So they naturally moved on to their work on expansion, the Hearts of Stone, in that case. With Cyberpunk, because of the fact that, you know, we were working heavily on some of the patches, and also, right, like we had the situation with the hack, right, like that actually delayed, you know, a lot of things, you know, as you can imagine. It was incredibly stressful, and it was incredibly stressful for us. So because of that, like, things were delayed, but like overall it's really similar, I would say. Revolver, I would say the major patches for Cyberpunk had like most, I would say, caused like the most shift, but like overall it's very similar. I would say, like, we would have to go into like comparing, maybe like, oh yeah, that was like 2-3 weeks earlier than in another project. Sure, maybe that's the case, but that's really such a minor impact that I wouldn't say, you know. A Revolver said, okay, maybe I had the impression because we've been waiting for Phantom Liberty for so long and both Witcher 3 expansions came out within a year. That's correct. That's correct, Revolver, but have in mind that we have, like, when we were, oh god, if I remember everything correctly, sorry. So we were doing the first expansion for Witcher, and we were already working on a second one, right? Like, the work on the second one was already underway, groundwork, like art, especially like the level. So basically, in a way, we have kind of, it's not entirely like that, but we have kind of like split after Witcher 3 to like, first expansion, majority of people was there, and there was a second expansion work already ongoing, you know, because we wanted it to make it bigger, but also make it quick, you know, so that was the case. With Cyberpunk, completely different situation, you know. Pavel 6 zeros and 7 says, hey Pavel, greetings from Szczecin. Hello Pavel, nice to have you with us, my friend. Delamain wrote Elden Ring's expansion just got announced after a year since release. Expansions are getting big. Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, and especially like I think From Software had a history of actually shipping pretty big expansions, if I'm not wrong. Because I played their games already with the expansions. So I am not 100% sure if what I said is right, but I believe so. I believe that the expansions that they did, sure, they were not maybe like gigantic, but they were like substantial, right? So yeah, I would say so. And you know, guys, like I know that the wait, you know, the wait for Phantom Liberty is long, you know. But look back at the patches that we have shipped, right? Like it took some time to make them. I'm talking about 1.6, 1.5, 1.3, 1.2, even 1.1 really, but 1.2, 3, 5, and 6, I think those are like the primary examples. It took a long time to make them, but at the end, you were all really, I think, satisfied with what was there. I am sure you guys would want more. I know that you would. But at the end of the day, what's important is not how long it takes, but if it's fucking okay, you know, at the end. And that's the most important thing. You know, that's the most important thing. At least my mindset like changed a lot, you know, after the release of Cyberpunk, because like before I kind of used to like believe and think that it's like great to like ship a lot with great quality and quick. The thing is that it's unsustainable. It's not possible to just make it fucking okay, quick, and in the same time big, right? Like there's just no way, right? Like those three ever go together, right? And I used to believe that that's best, but the reality is that if you want something faster, then the quality will suffer. Always. Unless you're making like fucking, you know, 45 minutes long game. Sure. If you are like making a game that is an hour long, then okay, maybe you can just do it quickly and with great quality. I assume that's possible. You know. But if it's just anything bigger than that, then it's just impossible. It's just impossible to do it well. You know, that's the way. Yeah, exactly. Like Turin the Mad wrote good, fast, cheap pick too. Exactly. It's like the oldest, like one of the oldest, like project management sort of like, I don't know, teachings like that. You have this triangle. You guys probably heard about it, right? That on another one side you have like good, you have cheap, and you have fast, and you just need to pick, right? And that's it. And in this case, I think the cheap is not really cheap. In this case, I would just replace it with big or a lot. You know, that's it's you cannot hit all three of them. That's basically how it is. And frankly, like no studio in the world can. Actually, like if you look at the biggest and not biggest, most successful studios in the world, right? Like they take a lot of fucking time to ship stuff. A lot of time, right? I don't know, like looking at Rockstar, right? Like Rockstar is an excellent example, right? Of that. They take a lot of time. I'm talking about Definitive Edition because I think that was mostly, you know, I would say an accident in a way. But you know, like the previous games that they've done, the previous games that they've done, the bigger games, right? It all took so long, right? Yeah, GTA 5 released 10 years ago. Here you go, right? Like, and it just takes, you know, there's no way, if you want it good, you don't get it fast. Hello, Guadalupe. Great to have you, my friend. How's your art going, actually? You know, I've seen that you're like preparing, you know, for your art exhibition. I hope that Guadalupe, it's going to be a huge success, my friend. I of course saw a lot of your art. on Twitter regularly. I really love that you have a very, very distinct style, you know. To be honest, also Rockstar has unlimited budget. Yeah, I mean, in a way, right? Like because of also like the online, especially GTA Online, and also like GTA and Red Dead still selling, you know, fine, I would say. So I guess in a way you could say that they have unlimited budget because of that. So yeah. Domator asked, in your opinion, Elden Ring quests are quality quests. I didn't see enough of the game, Domator, to say. Like I said that this is like one of the games that I absolutely need to drown in and spend a lot of time in, but I just don't have time, right? Because like I need to find time to work, and then my relationship, and then my own development, which is like reading books and playing other games, right? And when I do those things, there's just not enough time in the sort of in 24 hours, you know, to cover all of that. So I'm really deliberate where I put my time in. And, you know, the thing is, I love From Software games. And I know that if I start playing Elden Ring, that's gonna be fucking 200 hours or so easily, you know, easily. Easily. You should stream Elden Ring next, Topajasta wrote. Topajasta and what? Like, I will fucking die constantly. Jesus. I am so shit in these games. Honestly, it takes me so much time. It takes me actually really so much time, you know, to go through the difficult games, so... Yeah. Pablo asked, Pavo, do you think that if the board knew how much the reception of Cyberpunk would change and how much the game's popularity would increase after patch 1.6 and Edgerunners anime, would they still be in favor of canceling EP2? Oh god, Pablo, such a fucking loaded question. I mean, the thing is that this is like pure speculation, right? This is like complete pure speculation. This question and you know, in my answer as well, you know, because like the thing is, like, in a way I think I don't think I know that we were like surprised by the reception of Edgerunners in general, and also by the reception of 1.6, because like 1.6 and Edgerunners, that was the time when actually everyone so many people came back to the game and they actually saw, okay, you know, 1.6 actually looks quite fucking solid. Because they saw it first time together with 1.5 inside, 1.3 as well. Some probably also with 1.2. So like, it's a big difference. Basically, it's a very speculatory answer. You know, what would happen? Who knows? You know, I have no idea. In that case, I assume it would be probably a completely different conversation, but. Who knows, you know, Pablo. The thing is also like that, because like we knew, you know, what is the strategy, you know, we sort of like adapted to it in a way. And again, like, I think this is the limit how much I can say in regards of Phantom Liberty. But I would say you will see, okay? Let's call it like this. You will see what I mean, hopefully. And we can come back to this conversation, you know, after you have got the game, played it, maybe liked it or not, but we can definitely have a conversation again, because I'm actually eager to hear what you guys will think, because I consider most of you here actually probably like the biggest fans of the IP, because like otherwise why the hell you would be here, right? Like why the fuck you would even spend time here, right? Like I'm just you know, like why the hell you would show up here to fucking listen to me talk, you know? Machiavelli said I'm here for Pavo, right? I mean, I appreciate you guys saying that, but I know that the truth is you're here for Cyberpunk, right? Like that's because, or for Cyberpunk or for Witcher or for our games, you know, it's not for me. So, you know, that's the reason, right? So I am actually really curious what you guys will think after the game's out, after you had time to play it, really experience it and so on. So we'll see, you know, how it goes. Hello, Masterpunk55. Hello, my Masterpunk. Hello, nice to hear. Also here for Cyberpunk Witcher T. Witcher T? Interesting. Will there be Cybertruck in Night City? Tropnas asks my friend. My friend, I'm not going to. Command on the Cybertruck. Jesus. Stealth will come on, Pavel got on me with times, learn the slang. Sorry, Despina. Like, I'm from Boston. In Boston, the T is a subway, right? Sorry. I'm nowadays from Boston. Come on. They don't call it like this there. In Boston, if you refer to tea, you just refer to, yeah. Either you refer to Boston Tea Party, that's one thing, and second thing, it's basically, the subway, come on. I mean, here we go. Anyway, you trolls, you're like always derailing by our conversations. Stranger3 asks, hi Pavel, could you tell us more, starts dangerously, about why enemy netrunners are so limited to one hack only, making them not stand out as a threat at all? What was the idea to make them like that? Oh god. So first of all, it's more of a question to game designers than me, gameplay designers than me. But that being said, I wanted to mention that our gameplay team, and we talked with them actually a lot about this, they are aware of this not being like too good, I would say, up to quality, the way it should be, Stranger3. So I wanted to assure you that it's not only you who thinks that, but more people think that. Also, like our members of a gameplay team, they feel like this too, So yeah, we are very much aware about the issue. Kurkova Broken Road, you'd be surprised how far people are willing to go for hate. Lol. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Kurkova Broken. If you can add anything more to it. I mean, I know that, like, in general, what you wrote is true. That's correct, unfortunately. But I'm not sure if you're referring to any specific event or any special context. Tismeth said, honestly, I'm here for just amazing voice acting. Not the games. Okay, sure. Right. Amazing voice acting. Okay, here you go. Please, Pavel, can you answer me? Greaves Rivolsky said, my friend, I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. Like, as you see that there's a ton of questions, I'm trying to, like, answer the questions from most people. So, like, please just repaste your question, my friend, once again. And if I say it, because I must have scrolled through it when the chat is moving, Renata Weiss. Renata Weiss wrote, hey Renata, nice to have you with us on the chat. Pedro Lopez asks, I've been meaning to ask for a while, what is your favorite pieces of concept art for Cyberpunk 2077? Oh god, it's like, this is so difficult as a question, because like, we have so many, like, absolutely fucking badass god level concept artists in the studio that how I'm supposed to pick. like how I'm supposed to pick. Like, I don't know, like, how I'm supposed to pick. Like, I can mention few people that are like fucking incredible in the studio. Like, for instance, Filippo Ubertino. Filippo Ubertino, he's the guy who designed a lot of weapons for the game. Filippo designed also some vehicles, some machines, some androids, some cyberware. He's really into like mechanical stuff, how things work and so on. He's very good in like product design and being able to actually like really simulate how the sort of world would look like in 77 in regards of actual like technology. He's a really like an awesome concept artist. Like, Filippo Ubertino's stuff always just amazes me. But there are others as well, right? Like, that you know, like I'll have to mention, I guess, you know, because like otherwise it would be just unfair to them, you know, into the work that they are doing. You know, Marta Weiss, you know, Marta Lady, Marta Detlef. Interesting that I mentioned 3 Martas. Okay, well, you know, here you go, 3 Martas. That were doing like amazing concept art. You know, Marta Weiss and Marta Detlef is more of a character art. Marta Lady, she is more of an environment art, actually, when it comes to the concept art. So like there's just so many of them. Thank you, Cogito, for 500 subs. Oh God, Cogito, yeah, Cogito is like the fucking best person, honestly. Like he is like supporting us from such a long time. Jesus Christ. 350th gifted sub goes to our friend Crucifix. Thank you so much, Cogito. God damn it, you're the best, man. We fucking don't deserve you. We don't deserve you being here. Thank you, man, for gifting it to, you know, to all the people here. Such a legend. Exactly. You need to make a stream with Mr. Cogito as a special guest. I mean, that would be actually pretty fucking cool. To be honest. Yeah, we will have to. We will revisit the topic of actually guests in the stream. I will try to, like, you know, from time to time bring more people. You know. Korkova Broken wrote "I like you" to Cogito. That's cool. That's cool. Talha Koik asks Cyberpunk VR. I've seen like some badass like VR mod or something recently. He's like that mod looked incredible. People asked, I'm curious how Cogito looked like, and Cogito wrote, you know, Brad Pitt, so not like him. Okay, I mean, you know, you are awesome. Anyway, okay, let me look at more questions. Jesus Christ, I'm not keeping up with this chat. What do you think about the practice that studios like Ubisoft use, where they give the DLC expansions to support studios or studios that didn't make the main game? Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know about this practice, to be honest. I mean, I know that like bigger studios share a lot of the projects and so on, but haven't been fully aware that this is how it works, that they just give the DLC expansion to another like studio to make it. I mean, I think like there are like some interesting factors to it, because like you can train your devs, you know, on the IP. So potentially, let's say, if you have a studio that didn't work on that IP before and you gave them that, you can actually train them, which is actually a pretty cool idea, to like get someone into the IP and start learning the pipelines and exactly, you know, how the game is made and the design and so on, what makes the game tick. So it could be interesting. However, of course, it has a danger of just like being slightly watered out, you know, because like those are, after all, different creators, different creatives, different artists, and they will always, different designers, they will always have a different perspective on things, you know. And again, being a great designer, it means also being able to emulate others, you know. That's how it works, right? Like, if you are a great writer, very often you're able to like, let's say, look how someone else is writing, especially if that writing style has some distinct elements to it, and simulate it and write in a way that it kind of looks like that. So I actually think that like if you are like a good artist and good designer, you are able to look into like the base game and sort of kind of make the expansions like DLC based on that. If you didn't, of course, work on the base game, but I believe that in Ubisoft the practice is that very often actually that studio does work on a base game. So they do know actually the pipelines and everything already from the get-go. So it actually makes this whole thing much easier, you know, my friend. So Like I find it a pretty interesting, I would say, strategy of when it comes to the development of the team. You can train your devs, but it has this danger that it will be slightly off tone, you know, and so on. So it's like, you know, it's as always, it comes with slight, you know, trade-off, I would say. Xbox are trying to buy everyone. Have they tried to purchase CDPR? Giapolo asks. I've never heard of that, Giapolo. I mean, internally, I've never heard of that. So, no idea. No idea, my friend. That sounds like... I mean, I've seen like a lot of like weird, how would you say it, gossip going around, but I've never seen any like, how would you say it, any ground for that gossip outside of just seeing it in the internet, you know. But you know how many things you can see in the internet. So it's probably not the best thing, not the best source, you know. Source, trust me, bro. Revolver wrote, recently I read an opinion that games are usually poorly written. I mean, that's kind of true, to be honest, Revolver. There's so little games that are not. If you agree with this, could you tell me why it looks like this? Well, because it's difficult to be good in something. It's basically as simple as that. And writing, I think it's just underappreciated. Because people are like, okay, you know what sells games? Pictures. Pictures sell games. Pictures, screenshots, the videos on YouTube, those things sell the games. So what's the most important then? Art, the visuals, the looks, you know, how the game looks like. Not how it plays out even, how it looks like is the most important thing to actually sell. Does it have distinct elements, you know, to it? And it doesn't mean that it has to look like beautiful. It has to be its own thing, you know. So naturally art becomes like the thing that everyone looks into. But writing, if it's, you know, you can run around and cool shit and everyone's fine with that, you know. Just the standards are much lower. Continuing your question, sorry, because I started answering in my own way, fucking in the middle of your question, Revolver. Sorry for that. Developers don't pay too much attention to the story, characters, and dialogues because unlike books or screenwriters, they have much more of their minds, or is it rather a matter of the lack of talented writers in this industry? Shouldn't they be better educated in this regard? I don't think, Revolver, it's true that we don't have enough talented writers. I don't think that's the case, really. I think it's a matter of focus of those studios that worked on the games that are focused on the story, really. Like in most cases, the story is really an afterthought and is really something that just comes later, is something that is not that important after all. And when it just does the work done, meaning like it gives you the objectives from point A to point B, and on the way you have cool gameplay, good looking game, and you know, cool stuff to do, then for a lot of devs it's okay, it's enough. I don't think then we have not enough talented writers. I wouldn't say so, because like a lot of the writers I met and I know that are working on like gaming industry in general, those are like really solid people. Like I wouldn't say that we have like really low standards in general. That's not the case really. Like, but to write well, there's many different factors to it, and it's not only writing itself. Like you need to give and empower that team and those people so that they actually do their job, you know. So you need to place them in the pipeline, in the process properly. Like how many times you guys hear about the situation that a writer is brought in to the project when the project is in alpha state to write the story for it, and like everything's already there and in alpha. So like you can already play the game and you can like even finish it and beat it. And now it's a matter of adding a story to it, right? If you like plan your project like this and design it like this, it will always be just much weaker. You know, that's the way it works. So like starting from the story, the way we do it, is actually assuring you that you're actually building things for that given story, for that given, for the characters, for the dialogues and so on. So this is just... I think it just changes completely your perspective, you know. That is the... It basically empowers those writers that are becoming, in a way, in the center of your... in the center of your game. Okay, guys, you can see the stream, no video. What? It seems it's working. I mean, because like I see the stream on my side here on another monitor, and I see it's up. My friends, for me it's fine. Okay. Oh, it's back now. Okay. Sorry, maybe something fucking like something was weird. Anyway. Twitch is twitching. Yes, definitely. Twitch is doing some twerking. That's why it's it has some strange breaks. There's something going on with Twitch. Okay then. Jujo4147 wrote, "Fucking okay content needs fucking hard, dedicated work." Exactly. I love this definition, my friend. CDPR mass patch Twitch too. Oh god, please no. I hope that Twitch will really do its will really do its part, you know. Okay then, my friends, Jesus Christ, I really need to look at the questions. We have like skipped through some of them because like the issues with the stream started. Pablo asks, "Have I seen the closed gameplay on the new game from the Fool's Theory game?" Well, I didn't see anything that wasn't publicly available, Pablo. So that's the situation. I know a lot of devs that work on it, a lot of talented people actually. It's not so big, but very good team, you know. So sometimes actually having like small team with really good people is like the best you can go, honestly. But then of course, you know, with the scale comes in all the challenges that are connected to that. But when it comes to Fool's Theory, it's a very, very, very solid team. They also have a good leadership, strong leadership there. I would say in a person of Kubarokos. He's a great guy who really cares about his people. He really cares about his project and his company. I really wish them the best, honestly. And if you're asking me if I saw the Thaumaturgy video, yes, of course, I've seen that. Looks interesting, to be honest. Looks makes me curious. I mean, Warsaw in 1905. I think that's the year, I believe. So very intriguing. I actually love the fact that it's placed in Warsaw. Korkova Broken wrote, "Oh my god, confirmed." What is confirmed, my friend? I have no idea what is confirmed. That basically that there is a game from Fool's Theory. I'm not sure, honestly, my friend. Which quest was the hardest to write design in terms of heavy subject material, since you have to approach it delicately? Well, I mean, the standard sort of in Cyberpunk, that was definitely Sinnerman. That was definitely the storyline of Judy and everything connected with Evelyn. That was another one. Everything connected to like war trauma. Like we had some gigs that touched that topic. So those were always the hardest to write. In Witcher 3, I think Bloody Baron was out there because it was just, like war PTSD and domestic violence kind of a quest. So that shit was heavy as well to write it properly. I think design and write it properly. So, like, for me, I think those would be the examples. Because there are other things that are also difficult to do, but not as heavy, I would say, as those topics that I just mentioned. Oh, God, I like the Solid Farm wrote, "Imagine if CDPR is hacking Twitch to announce fandom liberty, just like they hacked Microsoft conference." Very interesting. Very interesting point. Sorry, guys. Thought Paroler 69, right? Okay. Todd Paroler asked, why they're called Joy Toys instead of netrunners? It's I think it's the you know, the Suhar of the Week award. You know, Todd Parola. Okay, my friend. Thanks. Very interesting. Very interesting idea. God damn it. Okay. Anyway. God damn it. Okay, let me really quickly go through the comments. Sorry, because I started laughing and I lost track in the chat. Would love the Askeladd says would have loved that Johnny's Black Dog song was about his trauma from Corpo War. Why you said would have loved? What do you think the Black Dog is about then? Supplement C asks Pavel, what is the general workflow are designing a story? God damn it, my friend. This is like fucking a question for like 10 hours conversation. Like, at first, you start basically with a story outline. You are trying to design that story in a way that will have something interesting. And like, if you don't know what you're doing, you go 3-act structure or 5-act structure. If you don't know what those are, check the book Screenplay for 21st Century by Aronson. Aronson basically explains there the basics, how to write screenplays. So basically design that story trying to have in mind the 3-act, 5-act, 7-act, 9-act structure. Something like this, because those structures can be different. Like, for instance, the Cyberpunk structure is very specific. Is pretty, I would say, complex. That's probably the word. And then basically based on that, we're trying to design the story arcs and characters inside that. And you start with small. You start with like, I don't know, 5-10 pages of the story describing all of those events. You can do the pacing graph yourself, so you see how basically the events are happening and how they are placed. And then supplement. Supplency, and then supplen, you are basically trying to go more into the detail and try like move elements to basically have it good, and then you start designing the scenes. And basically you are trying to design the dramaturgy and the conflicts in each of the scenes, and then you start writing, my friend, and really that's fucking everything what it takes. Honestly, that's the way you do it. Like, overall, you know. Overall, what is happening? What is even happening in this chat, my friends? Okay, then. Science fiction pursuits. There are so many studios founded by former CDPR devs like Rebel Wolf, Fool's Theory, Dark Passenger. I don't know. Then remember Dark Passenger, to be honest. But I trust you that that's the case. Do you ever feel tempted to join such studios? Well, I mean, science fiction person. Great question. You know, to be completely honest with you, I am so much like into. I'm so into actually the project. And our own, like, I would say IPs and the things we are doing and we are working on. And I just love our IPs so much. And in the same time, I really like the people, the studio. Like, I joined to the project when I was the employee number 86 during Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. And that's been like over 11 years now. And the fact is that, you know, I've seen the studio grow from 86 people to 1,300 right now. And I am, like, I feel really deeply connected with the studio, with the values of the studio, with the way we do things here, with the people as well. I also love the fact that there's like so many sort of like-minded people in the top of the company, you know, like, and again, that is my super fucking honest opinion. Like, I honestly think that our, like, board and CEO and, like, people who are at the top, they are really good in what they are doing. They actually really fucking know what they are doing. The decisions they are taking are good, are thought through, and they really care, and they have a plan, and they are actually really doing their best to execute on that. Like, you know, they never shut down like crazy ideas. They never try to control us as an artist. Like, I appreciate this so much. You can't imagine. The fact that me and the directors, we can be like, okay, what are we gonna fucking do? You know, let's go do this. And you know, and just build the game, you know? This is just such an incredible, I don't know, freedom, artistic freedom, you know? And one way, you know, it's, I feel safe on the side of like, you know, the budgetary reasons, right? Like, we can afford things, you know, as a studio. When we need, like, you know, Idris Elba. Like, there is always will, you know, to do something fucking incredible and amazing and good looking, you know, for the game. And in the same time, I'm like, we are given enough like freedom to really build those things. So it's just like I would have to, like, I have no idea what kind of studio would have to be to reach out to me to really beat this. I'm seriously like wondering. Like, this is so incredibly difficult to beat. And it's just like, you know, yeah, Matt wrote, imagine another board than CDPR approving dildo builds, Pavo's voice acting, etc. Yeah, Matt, exactly like this. So it's just like, you know, that's the thing, you know, the fact that they are just so sort of like open and open-minded. You know, guys, like, I am fucking sitting here with, like, there's no PR people telling me what to do here and what to tell you, right? I'm telling you what I think is right and what I think in a given time, right? Nobody's blocking me from doing those streams. They were even encouraging me to do them, you know? Like, that's the thing, you know, like, I value this so much, right? Like, I can imagine joining, you know, some other studio, and that would be an issue, right? That would be an issue, 100%. 100%. That would be an issue. There is a reason. Do you have any other devs from big studios who are doing what I'm doing? I don't know. I was checking on Twitch and I didn't find them. Maybe it changed, but it's really rare if it changed. And that's the thing, you know? So it's like, how and why would I leave this studio ever? Like, this is just so on. This is just so, like, everything's so good. You know what I mean? And then there's so much care and actually, like, will to really do good, you know, and actually, like, you know, do stuff like for also, like, for the society, like, in general, honestly. And I'm not bullshitting you here. Like, I'm talking all the charity streams that we have done as a studio, all the fucking donations, right? Like, I don't know if you remember, but when COVID started, our board, like, the guys donated like few million basically to, like, COVID relief, basically to just help out, right? Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many good things. Like, we were doing, like, every year we are doing the charity packages for the kids, for underdeveloped, like, for homes that are, like, from challenging, like, economical situation, right? Like, every single year we are doing that on Christmas. We are doing now, we have the Girls in the Game now, right? When we have the mentoring program. Like, we have the open, you know, sort of mentoring for the summer internships, right? We've done it last year, right? Like, there's like so many things that this studio is doing just outside of being the like a gaming company. So anyway, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, if you want to be, like, somewhere, I want to be in a place with, like, like-minded people. When I, like, see something that a decision that was made, whatever, when I look at it, I want to be proud, you know? And it's kind of difficult to find a competition for CD Projekt on that field, like, you know, like it's really difficult to find a competition. Like I would have to think like the biggest studios in the world, right? And when I think about them, there's no way I'm doing what I'm doing right now, my friends. There's no way I'm just meeting you here and streaming basically whatever the fuck I want to say, you know? Kruszwit said, especially in Poland. Yeah, well, but let's say Kruszwit, I don't feel I need to limit my own, you know, thoughts and thinking only to Poland. But that being said, it changes nothing, right? Like, there's no competition in Poland, and there's very little competition in the world that I could think of. And again, there are some, of course, incredible studios, but like the combination of all the factors that I just told you, it's not simple to just get it to this point, you know. Anyway, my dears, sorry, it was a long answer, but I love the question, honestly. PR is under Pavel's desk? No, stop it. They are not like this. No, honestly, because like it sounds a bit like the PR is the bad guys. It's completely not true. It's 100% not true. Like, it's complete bullshit, to be honest. Like, they're actually really trying to do their best, honestly. Like, same as fucking everyone else. You know? Anyway, it's just, yeah. So who are the bad guys? I mean, do there have to be any bad guys, though? I know that for the good story they have to be, but like, you know, it doesn't have to be like, there doesn't have to be any bad guys, right? Like, it's just... yeah. Illusiard wrote CDPR. Well, yeah, kinda. Cowgearlot wrote, I really hope we get another trans important character in the future. Well, I mean, we'll see, my friend, you know, what the future brings. Like, definitely whatever kind of characters we're gonna bring, we want to bring, like, the quality. You know, we want to bring things that are actually good, you know, for the game. Ragnar wrote, Pavel is the PR. No, I'm not. Come on. Fucking, you know, I mean, seriously. I'm so far from being a PR, my friend. Revolver wrote, I appreciate all this, but I also realize CDPR is a big company. Such things pay off to do. I don't think everything is done out of goodness of the heart. Well, I mean, Revolver, so I don't want to be cynical. Basically, and I prefer to be naive, you know, because the thing is, like, what is the gain, like, actual, like, measured gain from all that additional things that we are doing? Like, for instance, like, how many of you knew that we are doing the charities inside the company every single year, and we are, like, supporting basically families in Poland who are like struggling, don't have, you know, their kids don't have like clothes, they don't have books, they, you know, they sometimes that, yeah, there were, maybe I won't go into personal things to those people, but sometimes there were like very specific needs they had. Like, you guys probably didn't even hear about this, most of you, and we just, yeah, I think we post about it once a year and like Twitter, and it gets like 20 likes, and that's it, and nobody cares. So what kind of, you know, what it brings, like, you know what I mean, Revolver. Other than that, there are things that we are doing and we are not talking about it, you know, so please have that in mind too, you know. So, I mean, honestly, like, that's why I said, like, I don't really want to be cynical here, you know, about this, and I prefer to be naive, because I'm not seeing any actual gain from all of those initiatives that I would be like, oh yeah, they did this thing because now this or that happened, right? I've never seen that happen, to be honest. So, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, for instance, Delamain said, like, for instance, VOSP, so the great orchestra of charity, for instance, right? And all the auctions, that's one thing. But, like, we internally, like, for instance, do the auctions that we never really speak about, where we basically do actually a lot of things that we sort of like sell ourselves. It will sound funny, but like it will sound funny, but we do like challenges and like other things, you know, when you can just basically go in, and like our board members are even taking part in that. And they're like, for instance, like there was a great thing, like one of our board members has like a house somewhere. I don't want to say more details about it, but has a house somewhere and offered it. Hey, if you pay, enough money for the charity, you can just stay there for a weekend, for free, in this house there, and rest. And then basically we inside the studio, we can do like the betting. And basically someone just won, and all that money goes to the charity, right? You guys don't even know about that stuff, right? Like, because how would you know it, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, I am trouble actually. I'm trouble actually seeing like an actual gain from all of those initiatives for the company. That's why I'm really not cynical about this, Anyway, just wanted to mention this. Controller Liv, thank you, my friend, for being with us. Hello. Pablo says, Pablo, I hope you get a bonus from PR's department for helping to promote the studio and the game. Pablo, I don't get any fucking bonus, by the way, for this. No, I don't get any bonus. I honestly don't get anything for it. Like, I just do it because I want to be here with you guys. That's fucking it. Like, it's really the whole story. There's no other motivation, background, reasons, nothing like this. But anyway. Pavel is not PR, Pavel is PS, guys, because I'm Pavel Saska, so that's the joke. Sorry for that, I had to explain you the joke, but yeah. I think you guys are, I'm sure you guys would get it though. So maybe there was no reason to explain it. Okay, Pedro Lopez asks, were you already involved in Cyberpunk when it was still in third-person project? Pedro Lopez, you are referring to the leaked, incredibly early footage of the tests done in like beginning of like, I think it was 2013 or something. At that time, as I mentioned multiple times, everyone, like literally majority of the studio was working on Witcher 3. Because we were like, at that time, that group was, I don't know, it was 12 people or something. It was really tiny group and even get smaller, during that time. So I don't want to, of course, downplay whatever that group was working on because, of course, it's important to, in early stages, actually lay some groundwork and, start actually figuring things out. But the at that time, my friend, I was in The Witcher 3. We were designing the whole story, all the quests, and so on. So that was really... And I joined Cyberpunk same time as fucking everyone, really, which was basically after shipping the... Blood and Wine for The Witcher 3. This is how it happened, and really like, because I answered a similar question multiple times already, and I think like people seem slightly confused, or like what were the timelines and so on. Honestly, my friend, like 99.9% people worked on Witcher 3, second expansion till middle of 2016, and only then we started shifting. Only then, really. There wasn't that very tiny group really was just doing some early prototypes, my friend. And the prototypes are there to prove something, and sometimes they prove that, some direction is a wrong idea and some direction is a right idea, and so on and so forth. This is what for you actually do the prototypes, my friend. Sinki X asks, did you have any plans to add something like Cyberpoker for the game? Or any other equivalent of Gwent? Not to my knowledge, my friend. Like, we planned, like, quite early, I would say, the tarot cards, and to have the whole tarot thing in the game. We of course, wanted to have, like, the hacking minigame that we have in the game, but there wasn't really an idea to add a whole, like, minigame. So, yeah. Pedro Lopez said Jinx closed before I got a Cyberpunk jacket. Oh, I didn't even see those jackets there. Who is our fixer to give Phantom Liberty job? This is the way 87 asks. My friend. This is the way. Is this a way? Is this a way for me? Is this a way for me to tell you? Because it sounds, it's not. It sounds it's not. My friend, you will learn everything when it's out. Okay? You will learn everything when it's out. You will play it, and we'll see what you say. You know, that's it. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Kudos to CDPR and GOG as well. Heard really cool stuff for their employees. Pinky Julian wrote, thank you, my friend. Andre B21, absolutely can wait for the expansion. Any leaks? What your guys are going to do for the 20th of August? I have no knowledge. No knowledge, my friend. Zero. L0. Nothing. Null. No leaks. Solid Farm. Is CDPR aware of the community wants self-driving or taxis features for Cyberpunk? Seems pretty feasible too. That made me very happy. I actually didn't hear much about self-driving. Solid Farm. To be honest with you, my friend, could you describe what this self-driving is? Is this like you just get to the car and as a passenger and just like fucking car drives you around? And you just like pick the destination and just goes there? Is that what you're referring to? I'm not sure, but anytime. Anyway, my friend, just I'm curious actually to learn what you mean. East Coast Kraken wrote, thanks for that. I'm not sure East Coast Kraken what you're referring to, but thank you. But you're welcome, my friend. Guadalupe wrote, for me, CDPR's characteristics for me is radicalness, sophistication, educational background, all the shows in the games. They cover many of the things I like to see, and that's why personally got me hooked. Very cool. I love your comment, Guadalupe. I actually hope that that's true. I'm glad you're seeing it. I'm really not sure if this is actually really true, but I hope so. You know, I really hope so. Anyway, my dears, I also see that we have Ayano, our UI producer, and we have Chivok, our customer support engineer, with us on the chat. I didn't see them say much, but they are there. Much love, my dears. Thank you for being here. George says, George 173. Hey Pavel, I just finished Witcher 3 Blood and Wine for the first time and clear all map from all the question marks. Hell yeah. Thank you. Please not for the question marks in Skellige. It's actually funny. I remember, I think it was yesterday or day before, Patrick Mills actually tweeted on his Twitter account that he's responsible for implementation of the smuggler caches on the Skellige. But yeah, anyway, that was not his decision. That was the decision of our game director at the time, I believe. So that was not something that Patrick wanted to do. He was asked to do it, so he has done it. I think that that's probably not really that's probably not an awesome content. I kinda agree with you. No. Can't install COD. Don't burn Patrick. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. You know, and he came clean on the Twitter saying that he implemented that, but you know, he didn't want to do it. You know, it was not his decision. A Crane Wine says, could you give us a clue or talk if you are close or far from receiving something new from the new Phantom Liberty DLC or even showing something unprecedented in the game? Crane Wine, your question is so complex that I get lost in it, I have to say, my friend. Could you give us a clue or talk? Okay, I get that bit. If you are close, if I'm close or far from receiving something new from new Phantom Liberty DLC, or even showing something unprecedented in the game. I have to admit, my friend, that I don't fully follow what you're actually saying, but I mean we. Oh, you mean we? Are we? Oh, I see. You're basically asking if something is closed for Phantom Liberty Crane Wine. That's okay, my friend. Don't worry about it. It's just like, you know, I got lost in the question by some reason. Crane Wine, I would love to tell you guys everything. Like, you know, we fucking sit down, put some music on, get some drink, sit down here in this cozy 500 people group and just talk. And we just talk about everything, you know, about like Phantom Liberty and life and everything, you know, that comes with that. I would love to, but I can't. And the reason why I can't, because, you know, I don't want to be streaming as a former Quest director plays Cyberpunk eventually, or I don't want to be streaming as recently fired Quest director still plays Cyberpunk. You know, that's not my motivation of an idea, of a plan. That's not how I'm seeing my career moving forward. Exactly, not streaming from jail as Korkova Broken Road. That's not really how I'm feeling. So I would love to talk to you guys when we can, you know, which is apparently not today. That's it. That's it. Sorry, my friends. You know, I just want to explain this. All in due time, guys. Exactly, as the Spina wrote. All in due time, guys. You know, cool, fucking okay is more important than quick. Yes, that's what I think. That's what I think today, at least. Deppers Mode wrote, are you sad to see Red Engine go? I mean, my friend, in a way, you know, in a way, because, like, the thing is, like, I was with Red Engine since Witcher 2, right? Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition, so that was Red Engine 2, I think, Jesus, if I'm not wrong. Because I think the Red Engine number 2 was the one that was for Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. So I believe that's the case. So I'm with it, you know, since long time. We actually know each other quite well, you know, we are chums. You know, I know its kinks, you know, I know what, you know, Red Engine likes, you know, I know it, you know, I know when to tickle its feet and when to smack him in a face. So we know each other. We know each other quite well. You know, I know all about its kinks. And in a way, I am sad to see Red Engine go, but I think Depeche Mode, this is more emotional than logical, to be honest with you. Unreal is awesome. You know, there are things that are awesome. There are still tools and things that still needs to be done and so on, right? Because work isn't going, but you know, I feel that eventually everything will be beautiful. And the thing is that, you know, then I will just look back at Red Engine 4, you know, so the one used for Cyberpunk, and I will be like, you know, it was a good run, you know. You know, there's this. Do you guys remember? There's this meme with Def, you know, asking, "Have I been a good engine?" And the answer is, "You've been the best one." You know, that's the way I think about it. You know, so my answer is more emotional. You know, I've been with Red Engine 11 years now, my friend. Just different iterations of it, right? Because, like, the engine for Witcher 3 was largely rebuilt, redone for The Witcher 3, so that was different completely than Witcher 2. Then Cyberpunk, fucking completely different thing, almost from zero. All the tool set, everything fucking rewritten. So again, completely different thing. It's like you know, when you're someone, you know, when you're with someone in your relationship and that person comes in, you know, every couple of years, you know, with Botox, with like everything done, you know, with the salmon semen injections in their face and all that, you know, beauty things and algae and stuff, and you see that person, it's a different person, but it's kind of still the same. You still know each other, but it's beautiful. But, you know, there is a time to retire. There's the time to retire it, you know. Oh, you don't know about the semen injections? Oh, you guys need to learn. You guys need to learn. Yes, salmon semen injections, actually. That's not what I'm doing, by the way. My beautiful face. That's... That's not what I'm doing, but we need Jesus in Luciard Road, yeah, absolutely. But anyway, I think you need Google. I think you need Google. my friends. Yes, Pavel, your beautiful face. Thank you, Julian. Yes, the bonks. Thank you, Glasulalia. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyway, so going back and finishing the question from Depeche Depeche Mode. I believe that was the name of the person. Yes, Depeche Mode. You know, I'm sad to see it go, but it's more emotional than logical. You know, like I deep inside think it's a good call. You know, it's a good call. You are not doing that, I see. Tismeth wrote. I'm not sure what you mean, but okay. Game Developing 101. Where's Babsonovska exactly? Whiskey Foxtrot asked, Salmon Seaman. I mean, yes, you read it right, my friend. Unless I'm mistaken something, but I don't think so. I learned recently actually a lot about cosmetics. You know, guys, as you can see, I'm a fountain of knowledge. Sometimes the knowledge that you don't want, but this is what you get in the package. Matt16 wrote, no wonder Pavel is so pale. Come on, I'm not pale. This is just a light, you know. This is just light. Besides, you know, I'm not really into semen injections, so that's fine too. Whiskey Foxtrot says, when's Phantom Liberty coming out? I bet $100 there will be a banger. Whiskey Foxtrot, we talk about it. It will be fucking okay, I think. And when it's coming away, my friend, when the time's right, I think. Salmon was the real netrunner all the time. Okay. Stream going full family friendly. Coquito wrote. Yes, Kagito, definitely, but it's not my fault again, right? It's not my fault. Like, I was literally just innocently discussing here, I don't remember what, CDPR's, like, ways of doing things, and then, Depeche Mode asked a question that, like, made me go into that direction, but, you know, I was just trying to answer the question, so, here you go. You know the TV show called The Boys? Oh, I fucking love it! So Amazon make it promotional site that everyone can get their own dildos? Seriously? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, the dildo scene from third season was something else. So I definitely... I know what you're talking about, Crane Wine. Know what you're talking about. Oh, so Solid Farm explained what they meant. We can summon the car with self-driving, yet we can't use the self-driving even owning a Delamain car. So it is what I thought. Okay. It breaks immersion to me. I'd love to enjoy the ride without driving. We should be able to select destinations, even if they are limited. It would be a great feature for accessibility. Driving is hard. I mean, my friend, I am driving perfectly in Night City. Yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, my friend. I mean, it's a cool idea, to be honest, because you mentioned Solid Farm that actually a lot of community wanted that. I have to admit that I read about it first time here, and I'm not bullshitting you. Like, I really read about it first time here. So I think it's maybe not as wildly requested as you would feel, but it's definitely an interesting feature. Definitely an interesting feature. Cyber Salmon 2099 Phantom Seaman. Nitro Bunny wrote. I'm glad you guys like fucking like this salmon topic by some reason. Seriously got you going. I'm really glad. I'm really glad, you know. This chat is so unhinged. Greybeard wrote, I think you're fucking okay is our fucking awesome. I don't know, Greybeard, that's your guys' interpretation, you know, like I am trying to make it okay, you know. That's literally, Pavel driving skills are legendary. Adam Shuda wrote, yeah, Adam, pretty much, Pavel is basically Schumacher, Galaxy Open. I mean, everyone knows, it's correct. I'm 100% sure driving's going to overhaul in Phantom Liberty because of vehicle combat. Well, I mean, I don't know Machiavelli. But thank you for your comment. I never drive into things on my bike at Tismet Road. Well, that's good, I guess. That's good. I sometimes do, sadly. Matt16 wrote, Pavel stream is like watching an uncensored adult video mixed with a Netflix comedy special and mixed with a good TED Talk. I mean, okay, well, you know, so if like fucking 500 of you are coming here for this, then here you go. This is what you get. This is what you get, you know. That's the TED Talk at home, you know. That's the TED Talk we have at home. Anyway, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's the most important thing. Scorpion asks gameplay, question mark. Oh shit, it's already 10. Oh fuck. Yes, actually, that's a good question. We should fucking go and play the game though. No, I was honestly sure that it's maybe an hour of this conversation. I wasn't checking the watch. Jesus Christ. Okay. Scorpion, I like your question. Gameplay, question mark. Let me go into gameplay, not question mark, an actual gameplay. I'm just loading a save game. Sorry, guys. It's actually really funny for me. That I literally talked for 2 hours, not realizing that it was 2 hours. Which gameplay we're here to talk? Oh shit, okay. Well, I mean, finally Anthony for me wrote. I mean, thanks Anthony. You guys should have mentioned that before. Like, I don't know if you have mentioned it, but I definitely didn't hear it. So that's completely not my fault. That's completely not my fault. I'm just waiting for the music to finish. So that we can, you know, dive in. And beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, here you go. Amazing. Okay then. Cool. Well, here you go, my dears. So it's time for some Cyberpunk. I am aware that you're not seeing the game. Don't worry about it. You're seeing the game, but you're not hearing the game. I know about that too. Where's the sound? Ha! Here you go. It looks more like a mist than a sandstorm to me. Fucking love this, by the way. I love the night atmosphere, yellow streetlights. Yeah, I agree. Show us FF06B5 hint, actually giving us a hint. Edre B21 wrote, nope, no hints. No hints. Let's go devs. No Nahudan, no devs. Bro, is this RTX 9090 Ti? No, my friend, this is just 2080 Ti. This is just 2080 Ti, like it's fucking whatever. It's like... I mean, this game works quite fucking well on it, to be honest. Like, if you want to take a look at my settings really quickly, because, like, we are at custom, because, like, I went into, like, actually everything to fucking insanity, as you can see. And this time, we are on FSR 2.9 on quality. We'll see how it plays out. I wanted to try it. Last time, we were playing DLSS, so wanna see. I wonder what's Henry doing right now, Machiavelli said. Well, I mean, we talked to Denny, right? And she said he's fine. We said he's fine. Oh, in his concert. Oof, is this samurai concert? Krushit said, well, I mean, it looks like Krakow. Revolver Road. Yes, it kind of has this vibe of Krakow. A bit, I agree. The thing is that we have played the concert just a moment ago, my friends. So we are going to be today... continuing the Kerry's storyline when he writes to us, which will, or messages us. And then maybe in the meantime, we'll do The Beast in Me. How are you guys feeling about this? I think it could be kinda cool. It does, oh my god, Cybervesna wrote. I'm not really sure what you mean by it does, oh my god. Pavel, is there gonna be more news like, WS or N54 news? I mean, Hanako's still waiting, Stealth will absolutely. My friend, we are going to talk about the future content when we are ready, right? Yes? Oh, there are some baddies. But let me first, actually, oh, I cannot skip the time because I'm in a hostile area. That's not nice. Let me actually leave the hostile area. I'll just skip some time so that, you know, we will increase the likelihood of actually Kerry talking to us. I'm ready for the future content. Gorkster wrote, I'm fucking ready too. Holy fuck, that was fast.
Kerry.
Johnny?
Oh. Such a cutie pie. He's disappointed it's me. He's disappointed it's me. God damn it. Just a moment, Kerry. I want to take a look at the Revolver's question. What do you think about quest design in previous From Software games? I mean, it's really, really basic, right? In my opinion, the enigmatic nature of the narrative in their games doesn't help with such quests. It's easy to miss trigger moments. Almost every player finishes them using wiki. In this case, should the NPCs be more clear about what they think about and what action will push their quest forward? I mean, it's a well, you know, phrased comment, you know, a Revolver. Like, I think, like, the storytelling in the games from Software is really obscure. And again, I think there is some, I would say, beauty in that, but I think it's also, like, submerged in, like, 90s a lot. And like, you know, I would love them to upgrade on that field. Sorry, Kerry, just a second. I would love them to actually upgrade this, you know, on that field, because like it's kind of hard to enjoy those games. Like, you know, I love their worlds and the enemy design and the encounters and the visuals, the music and the thrill. That's why I play their games, but their quest design is holy hell. It's like non-existent, to be honest. It's basically story implemented by level designer. That's the way it feels, and I'm pretty sure that this is the way it is. So like it's really rudimentary. They don't really do that, and again, they don't really have to. That's not something they have to, because this is not what their games are about. But I would love them to be a bit better on that front, you know, because like the fact that you just can't finish quests, and it's like, okay, you know, people just play those games and never finish them, you know. Because the finish rate of those games is really low, apparently. So it's just like, yeah, it just connects with what you said, you know, Revolver just a moment ago. Did your OS freeze? No, it didn't. Like, we have some issues with Twitch this Sunday. We have some issues with Twitch, my friend, so I do not know, but everything should be fine. It didn't freeze, no worries. Okay, OS is Cyberpunk, thank you so much. Let's talk to Kerry. Not only Hanako's waiting, I know. Johnny's not home. Let's do it like that.
Johnny's not home right now. V speaking.
Okay. So that was just a one-time thing? You know, like your cheating wife paying you a conjugal after you're locked up. Pops by once to shush your conscience, then disappears for good.
Sounds about right.
Thanks, Kerry.
And I'm sure Johnny'd appreciate the prison metaphor. Something particular up, Kerry?
A job of a kind that seems ideal for you.
Oh shit, okay.
Corner of Gray and Malagra. Early morning. We'll talk.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm curious. I'm really curious what the hell is going to happen. Well, I know, but I fucking love this quest and the storyline, so let's go. Anyway, let's just punish some baddies and then we are going. My dears, why are you delaying marriage quest with Hanako? Solid Farm asks. Because I want to play the quest with Kerry, my friend, you know? Because when we go to Hanaka, then we're going to, you know, be ending the game, right? And I just want to have the whole side content done. And I just didn't yet completely do the Kerry storyline. We're like, what, in the middle? I think we can say we're in the middle. Maybe like slightly after the middle. So yes. When was the story for Cyberpunk expansion written, before or after the original game? You mean like during the production time? Because like if you're asking like in game, no, I can't talk about it because it's future content, my friend. But if you are talking about like actual, you know, production wise, then you know, I was answering literally same question from I think Revolver just a moment ago, really. That we have mostly focused on working on the expansion after the major patches for Cyberpunk were out. However, of course, you know, some early work has been done earlier before, like in a small group, you know, mostly like the story team, some directors and so on, discussing things. This is fairly like normal, I would say a natural procedure to approach it like this. So that, you know, we basically, what the fuck is this grain? Oof.
Had enough of this shit.
Oh yeah? Don't worry, my friend. Is that Kazaliski from YouTube? That is, my friend. Our friend Kazaliski's hanging out with us here sometimes, which we really all very much appreciate. Cool. Yes, Nehudan, don't even talk about it, okay? Well played. I mean, because those are fucking explosive bullets and I hit that wall. I mean, seriously. I said that 05 is nutty. I mean, it fucking is, apparently, because it killed me. Jesus Christ. The sound is delayed like this because it's an echo, right? Those motherfuckers are tough as hell. I'm playing, by the way, on very hard, my friends. And yes, this is unmodded. Because there was a question if this is a modded version. No, this is unmodded. We may play with some mods, though, but I didn't try to do it like... Shit. No! Fucking hell. Okay, guys, this is so lame. Seriously, this is so fucking lame. I'm not even talking about this. This is just fucking lame. Sorry, guys. Let me just eliminate them. I'll punish them. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. You're gonna die. They made me angry. You know what I mean? Have you seen the horse caulk mode? Depeche Mode asks. Believe me, my friend, I haven't actually, which is surprising because it definitely sounds like something in my alley. But no, actually I didn't. I have no idea what the horse caulk mode is. I have some like... I have like some idea what it actually could be, but like if you could like tell us, Depeche Mode, what it actually is, I think it would be awesome to actually find out. Like, you know what I mean, just for education, right? Like, it's family-friendly stream, and we are here just to learn. Well, learn together, right? Like about, we are going to learn about the thirst of some modders. Holy fuck. This person is pissing me off. Die. Bad person. God damn it. Yes, so we are here to learn, you know what I mean, and educate ourselves. Solid Farm asks, do you have any leaks from Phantom Cyberpunk Salmon Liberty expansion? Not really. Sadly, no leaks from me, my friend, but if I know anything, if I hear anything, I'll let you know right away. Let me loot those baddies. Remember to quick save. I will, my friend. Thank you for reminding me. You guys are the best. You guys are fucking treasure, honestly. Which person from the English cast of Cyberpunk do you think did the best job of his or her role? Wow, that's such a fucking difficult question. Like, I mean, because like there's so many really good performances. Ugh. Holy hell. I would have trouble actually seeing, like, I mean, for sure, like, just because of the amount of different emotions and topics and tones, Sharami did incredible on the female V. Like, that's definitely, like, out there. Like, I think Jason Hightower as Jackie Wells, he did very good too, to be honest with you. I fucking love Jackie. Like, his performance was really good. Who else actually stands out? I mean, Judy, obviously. Oh, holy hell, I forgot the name of the voice actress. Oh, forgive me. I have it at the tip of my tongue. Guys, help me. Forgot the name of a voice actress for Judy right now. But yes, Judy was incredible as well. I think Panam's decent. Carla Tassara Kazaliski, exactly. Emily Wuzelner, Camille's Panam. Is not Judy. Yes, so I think Carla Tassara did an amazing job on Judy. I think Panam is also awesome, to be honest, because it's kind of hard because like we are like comparing like very good to like great, and we are like, okay, which one is very good, which one is great? Like, I think like, and I think I'm safe to say this, that like it wouldn't be in our game if it wouldn't be good. You know, like, well, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way it works. Bryce Stone. I've never seen this website. Oh, isn't it that related to one of the gigs? I'm not sure actually. Bryce Stone Corp. Bryce Stone every Sunday at News 54 and 54 News. Bryce Stone's son. He's the preacher that Sinnerman talks about, right? Oh, that could be actually. That actually could be. I didn't think about this, huh? Yeah, I mean, I love like when the game like ties up things like this. It just it always makes me excited. To be honest, because I just love coherent storytelling in world. You know what I mean? Yes, his son is kidnapped by some brain-dead scrollers. Oh, exactly. Oh, as is Cyberpunk. I fucking knew I remembered that from somewhere. Machiavelli said male the coolest merc sound ever. All the actors was great, but to be honest, Lizzie Weezy probably weakest one. I mean, really? Because we played the violence last time, and I felt that Grimes was pretty fucking good, actually. I don't know, it's maybe just a matter of taste. Like, definitely, like, when we were, like, looking for, like, the best of the best, I would probably go, like, Sharami, Judy, so V, female V, Judy. Like, male V's good as well, right? So it's like, oh, hello.
Huh?
Okay, my friends, sorry, I just like to die, you know what I mean? That's why I'm shooting here. No problem. Let's just change the clip. Alright, Judy, her voice actress is so good. Yeah, that's Carla Tassara. That's why we actually brought her up, because like Kazaliski actually helped out, because for a moment I just forgot the fucking name of the voice actress by some reason. But of course, yeah, Carla did incredible on that. Like actually, like our English voice acting cast, so fucking great. Seriously, like English is so difficult to like quality-wise to compare. And again, I didn't like play much in other languages, so like what I'm saying is like not maybe completely justified, because like I didn't have enough experience with other languages to maybe like compare it well. But like I think the other one that I saw that was like amazing is was the I think the Chinese one. The Chinese one is oh, come on, you fucking serious? Come on. What is this fucking trolling? It should stop next to me. Come on. It fucking knows that I'm next to it. God damn it. Even it's Cyberpunk, even in Cyberpunk it fucking trolls you. Okay then, my friends, let's go to see Kerry. enough of this fight with the bad people. Rogue car AI, yeah, pretty much my friend. Please fix, lol. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, Matthew Young King was so amazing. I had to look up who voiced him and started watching all his other projects. Bonus in his extremely nice, passionate, awesome guy. Yeah, I mean, I loved Kerry as well, I have to say. Eurodyne. I remember when I was going over like all the samples of voice actors for Kerry Eurodyne, and I got to the point of finding Mutt Young, because like we got like I think top 6 or something actors from like all of the samples that studio picked. I think like 6 were considered like good samples, and we were basically like checking those samples. And normally the way it works is like all the sort of directors on the narrative side of the game have a say in basically like who they like as voice actors. Of course, you know, the final decision in a way is taken by our director of adaptation, Boris Pugacz Muraszkiewicz. But the thing is that we always have a say in that, in like, you know, what do we think, you know, what is good, what's not. And I remember when I found actually like his sample, I fucking couldn't believe. Like, he was so good. Like, the sample was like so good, right? And I told you guys that when I was designing the quests for Kerry, like one of the references I had in mind was I always, when I try to bring up names from my memory, I forget. Oh god, the Aerosmith guy, Steven Taylor, yeah, Steven Taylor, I believe, yeah. Right, that's correct, I think. Yeah, I always had him in mind, and I was thinking like, you know, how accurate, you know, the voice acting kind of fits to the character in my mind. And I was like, that is actually really good, you know? I was actually, this actually sounds so good and so lovely and like exactly the character. Steve Tyler. Thank you, Guadalupe. God damn it. Sorry. I just sometimes have trouble with names. Clearly.
Yeah. Take you for a ride.
Oh, that's Kerry? What? Wait, what? Oh, what the fuck? Kerry, what is this? What the hell fuck is this fucking... Cheap and reliable. This cult favorite was immortalized in 2044 punk rock hit Podium Gina in my Galena. Pounding Gina in my Galena. Oh god. Oh, this is... How I'm supposed to have a family-friendly stream when I literally read in innocent way a description of a car? I fucking love this game. It's actually called Vintage. Yes, Jujo, exactly. It's actually so funny sometimes. Who made Through Time and Space quests for The Witcher 3? Early version was designed by me, and later it was taken over by Karolina Kuzia, who has finished the design sort of, but she has worked on the base of my design, but she has also like done a lot for it and implemented it all. So that was the quest designer for the Through Time and Space. God damn it. Revolver said, what do you think about the fact that in some animations games Hollywood actors are cast for voice roles and you can hear that they are weaker than typical voice actors? Oh, interesting. For example, in Marvel's What If, it's easy to hear that the actors playing in the MCU cannot cope with the voice roles. We need to appreciate the work of voice actors more. Oh, I 100% agree with you, Revolver. Like, I don't think I have good enough ear, though, to hear the things that you're saying, but I also didn't see the What If, so that's a separate problem, so to say. But, like, we definitely, like, at least in CDPR, we definitely pay a lot of attention to, like, voice actors and quality of their work and so on, to make sure that we are just delivering you the best possible game. Simple as that. And like like, imagine Cyberpunk without, like, female V, without Judy, without Panam, without male V, without Kerry, you know, without Jackie. Like, imagine these voice actors not being there, without Keanu Reeves as Johnny. Like, you know what I mean? And again, I think, and honestly, I think I even tweeted it today, right? The MAA from Keanu on Reddit, right? I think he has done really well as Johnny Silverhand. And it's also like the fact that we have written the role for him in a way that, you know, he was there, you know, with his talents, with his like range, with his frame, the way he actually performs and is as an actor. And I think that was a good match, and it was a good cast, simply, right? It was a good casting, basically. So that's why it just works well. But imagine them not being there. It just makes the game so much poorer and makes the action and everything really connected with that so much weaker. Will CDPR ever create an esports title, or are you just concentrated AAA games? Talha Koik wrote. I mean, I don't think we are. Well, Gwent is an esports game, right? Like, you can play Gwent and it's an esports game, right? There is a whole esports whole scene with that. So in a way, you can say that has already happened. But yeah, we are primarily AAA studio. We do smaller projects.
As soon as I saw you
but
that time, I thought to myself, those are some balls on that one. And I definitely need someone with a pair for this job.
Never mind the testicles. Tell them to keep those hands at 10 and 2. Always wound up in a ditch whenever Kerry drove.
Oh, shit. Okay, my friends.
These your wheels?
God, no. Come on. Borrowed it. For no loss if we wreck it.
That's the plan.
Fuck. Knew it.
I love the way, you know, Johnny, like, eyes rolled. Did you guys see? When he was like, God knew it, you know, when he rolled up. It was so funny. Indigo, thank you so much, my friend, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Like, Johnny, when he like rolled his eyes up, it was actually it was actually pretty cool. Okay, Kerry, tell me what the fuck.
What good will my balls do us today?
V, some people in this town, they've gone completely whacked.
Okay.
You're gonna help me set things right in this shithole we call home.
Uh-huh. How's that exactly?
Yeah, there's this little girl group. Us cracks, right? 3 birds from Japan, laser pop Scott.
Okay.
They're big over in Asia. I mean, who isn't? Now they signed some deal for an NUS tour. Want to promote it with a cover of my song. Can you believe that? Not about to let them play me like that.
Yeah, it's actually like, I remember the idea for this was something that Alex Buere came forward with, and I fucking loved it.
V,
like,
what's going on up there?
and I love that idea.
All right, and you got a beef with these chicks because...
Seriously? Don't see the fuckery here? Screw it. Doesn't matter. Be clear as day in a sec. Just listen to the plan. The truck with the Us Cracks kid will be coming this way. Got a tip. We do it old style, like last century. We blow the fucker up. No gear. Those bitches will have to cancel concerts.
Kerry solving his own problems. Used to just send in an army of lawyers. They made it all disappear while he tanned his bare ass by the pool.
Trunk. Grab what's in
Must
there.
be some fuckery indeed.
Oh God. And you know, guys, like, that was the thing. Like, Alex Buere came up with this idea when he was talking to me, because, like, in a way, me and Alex, we were like the owners of the Kerry Eurodyne store line, and I fucking loved it. Like, I was like, this is like such a cool fucking concept, you know, that he is just getting all worked up because some like K-pop group is actually producing a cover for his song, and he fucking hates it, and he wants you actually to go with him and actually help you. It's so cool. Lucifer 030, thank you so much for the Prime, my friend. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Sorry, I didn't look for the chat for the moment, but I was focused on I was focused for on the quest.
V, move! Don't
Did you like Elder Scrolls or Fallout series? I loved old Fallout, so Fallout 1, Fallout 2, before it was Bethesda's IP. I didn't quite really buy into Fallout 3, Fallout 4, I have to admit. Like, I finished Fallout 3, I haven't been a huge fan, to be completely honest. I liked much more Fallout New Vegas, even though I had some terrible technical issues and really huge bugs in this game. I actually spoken about it on the stream a bit. I never played Fallout 4, though, because, like, in a way, Fallout 3 discouraged me completely, and I was just not interested, my friend, in Fallout anymore. But I loved old Fallouts, 1 and 2. And those I finished, like, when I was a fucking teenager, when they were out. Fallout 1, Fallout 2, which probably most of you actually didn't play, I assume, because you guys are too young. And then with Elder Scrolls, I played Morrowind, I played Oblivion, and I played Skyrim, obviously. I finished Morrowind and Oblivion. I didn't finish Skyrim because it broke for me. I couldn't kill the final, like, dragon thing, whatever, because it was flying backwards, so I couldn't finish the game. Even though I put, like, I had, like, over 100 hours easily, I think more, in Skyrim. So, like, for me, like, old Fallouts or, like, Elden Scrolls, I love those. Like, I definitely really like Elder Scrolls, not Elden Ring. Who made the Beast of Toussaint quest in Blood and Wine? It's really well done. That was Błażej Augustynek. Błażej is the lead of the quest team right now on Cyberpunk. I haven't finished Skyrim either, but that's because I'm too busy decorating my houses. Stealthspell Road. Oh, seriously? Oh, God damn it. I don't know. Kipo Master, thank you so much, my friend, for the Prime. You're the best. You guys are so awesome, and the fucking hype train is going around. MG999, thank you so much for the sub. My friend, Jesus. I love it, you know, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just checking if there's any questions that I should answer right away, or we can move on. Did you see the recent AI voice mods for Morrowind? Absolutely incredible and a bit scary. I've seen a lot of actually mods using the AI, but I don't think I've seen exactly what you're pointing out at Morrowind, but I've seen a lot other, you know, so it's, I guess it's the same topic. Yeah, it looks really interesting. Like, I think the law will have to regulate soon, and probably, you know, we'll like, and probably we being like game dev industry, we will have to like very specifically write down contracts for the for people, you know, in regards of how do they how their voices are used and so on, just because of all the things like connected to AI space and so on. So a Revolver asks, is Błażej going to be working on Orion and Polaris? He's going to be working on Polaris, together with Despina and a lot of other very talented chums.
Get going!
Okay, I need to move on. Sorry, guys.
Well, quite the arsenal.
We're fighting for art. Art with a capital A. Come on, get to work.
I know the guy. This ain't about art.
Kerry, what's going on?
You got it.
You know, they killed Ivy Coma right here, in this very spot. DJ, cloaked AV followed her limo. Almost nothing left of her afterwards, or a limo. Turned out later she wasn't the target. Some Biotechnica suit busy eating her out when the bullets started flying. Found the bodies just like that.
God damn it. Like, the stories that Kerry is telling, they're like very fucking specific, I would say, right? Lucifer asked, do you know why no NPCs drive motorcycles? I mean, we talked about it in the previous streams a bit. Like, it was just literally just primarily connected to the scope, my friend. Just scope of work, you know. That's really everything. Because like for motorcycles, you need to like have a separate physics model for them to make them work properly. NPC that is dropped off the motorcycle needs to get off, needs to find it, needs to be able to pick it up or like fight, when he loses it, she loses it. It's also, they need to have a different like lane detection when it comes to the traffic, because the traffic's done when you have like the cars taking slots in the traffic. Like for the motorcycles cannot really use the traffic slots sorry, for the cars, because that would look weird, right? Like otherwise they will just act like they are cars and logically, and they are not. They're motorcycles. They should be able to actually overtake and move through. So there is actually a lot of technology and just so much work additionally connected to having people on motorcycles. So as I mentioned in the past, it's just really connected to the scope, my friend. Not really everything can be done, for the game, and have absolutely every possible, I would say, element in the game. After all, we are still, not so big as a studio, right? We still make our games in like few hundred people, not few thousand. That's really the reality, my friend. The physics system too, exactly, Korkova broken. That's it, right? The physics needs to be able to do that. Like the suspensions are slightly different working on motorcycles than on the cars. I mean, there is a lot of elements, right? It's actually a lot of elements. Stealth per road, family-friendly stream. I mean, that's not my fault. Like, it's Kerry telling us all those stories. By the way, they're cool, to be honest. I hope Kerry, you know how cool they are. Let's move on. Let's go. So, what are we going to do, Kerry? In this fucking ungodly place. We escaped Foxford Road, gotta keep the train running, and dropped like 100 beats. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate you guys.
Lay it out here.
Kerry, what are you getting me into? What the heck?
Hide. Quick.
That is some fucking interesting. Did you hear the music change? Kerry is about to do some bit of a tomfoolery today. It's so crazy. I live in Arizona and the desert looks so much like I live. It's beautiful. Woodham said. Yeah, I mean we have tried to like emulate it, right? Like that was the idea, right?
No.
Now we wait.
Okay. Are the police stingers? Those are police stingers and grenades. Where did you get them? Come on, fess up. That's a publicity stunt. Guys, we're waiting underarmed. God damn it. What the fuck are we doing?
Automated modules, hollow spikes for better control of the vehicle. Standard issue police tech. Nades too. Where'd you get them?
Same place you get designer drugs. The latest still patent pending audio vox and fresh ubaris.
Black market?
Nah. Fans.
Oh God. Okay. So officially, like fans are his fucking dealers. Kerry, you are like
right on the dot.
Yeah.
I take the driver. You get his side shoe. We want him out of the truck.
Okay. Fucking hell.
You know what you're doing.
The hell was that? Out of the truck! On the ground! Hands where I can see him!
Kerry. Interesting.
Get out! Ground now!
That is
Hey, man,
a very
listen.
interesting
On the
seat.
ground, I said.
Okay, I guess he got misplaced. Wow, he took that on the ground literally.
Let's talk it out. Not a word. All be over soon.
He took that on the ground literally. What the
Access
fuck?
card. Grab it. Pop the back.
That is something, my friends, I'm gonna look into, because this is not looking how it should, but
Quit
that's a
squirming.
separate topic.
And no gonk moves.
Check out the tracks cargo.
Calm and quiet. It'll be over soon.
Okay, cool. The fuck? Sorry about all the Witcher questions, but who made the heist quest in Hearts of Stone? That's Danish Markiewicz, expert quest designer in my team. They're wizards, Pavel. Yeah, fucking absolutely. They're like some fucking magicians, you know. Anyway, my friends, like I am definitely seeing that this is an issue, and I'm going to talk to the person who used to work on this, and will take care of this. I like how the driver is wearing a Kerry shirt. It makes me laugh so much. The fuck? Oh yeah. Yeah, well. I mean,
stay nice and still there, boys.
Thanks, Gary. I guess.
What's inside?
Keep your chat shut, gents. No chat.
It's like fucking music equipment. Stuff worth a couple hundreds, though. Could be ours. What we ordered, musical gear.
Your lucky day, Care. Crates and crates of nothing but gear. Got your mixers, speakers, drums, cables by the mile.
Hell yeah, we got a hit.
Right, gents. Now, run along and don't look back.
I said, Delta the fuck off.
Okay, Kerry.
Now
Fucking
for
hell.
the grand finale.
Okay.
One is set to be a smoldering puddle of chrome and plastic when we're done.
Jesus Christ. I'm curious what's gonna happen. You're the boss. This is your new signature move. God damn it, Kerry, what are you doing? What are you doing? I like, you know, how the dramaturgy is built actually here.
Wait for a special invite?
New signature move.
Mm-hmm, you got it. So don't miss.
Throw a grenade at a truck. Okay, I guess.
Fuck yeah! Good working with you, B.
Fuck me, Kerry. Meaning it's just a truck of toys for some plastic Japanese dolls. Might as well blow up a cotton candy stand.
Oh, Jesus, Kerry.
Still a big step forward. I hardly
A
recognize
CDPR quest director playing Cyberpunk looks like looks like I found my Sunday activity. Well, General Mart, nice to have you with us. I'm playing actually Cyberpunk since like almost 2 years now. We are almost done though. Like this is all we are finishing the side content, and we are going to finish. Meet Hanako finally soon. Who made the word slang for CP? It's all Pondsmith. Well, I mean, it's a mix, Elon. So, part of it actually comes from the lore and from the lore books, but a lot of it has been invented by our writers and adaptation team. So the team that was led by Tomek Marchewka in Polish, and then Boris Pugacz-Muraszkiewicz in English, they basically wrote it all. So it's actually them really inventing that. However, there is a part that comes really directly from the books of Mike. So yeah, that's the way it looks. Pavel, who did the next part of this quest line, that was Joanna Radomska. Like, the design of it, that was Alex Poiret. Basically, we were consulting together, like me and Alex, basically, but then Asha has implemented everything, basically, here. Sick burn, and also worked on the design, like, till actually very end, I think, it's already her part.
Ah, scared two chums shitless, flamed a truck. Trying to be the next Johnny Silverhand, Kerry? Play terrorist?
Next me? Ha, please. Kerry's got a short fuse, sure, but ain't no dynamite in that soul.
You always oversimplify shit? Nuance, V. You say vandalism, I say artistic protest.
Shit, Kerry.
And the real reason?
If those little bitches think they can make it big on my song, they got another thing coming. You even know what I had to sacrifice to get where I am? The price I paid for success? And those 10 any whores wanna clip my tune and expect me to just let them? Fucking pig ignorant hacks.
Yeah, success. Always a sore spot of Cares. See, nothing's changed.
Damn! Okay. his surname really literally means stomach, the carrot. Yes, he even has like you know, on our like company's accounts, he's using like the carrot icon, you know, instead of his picture. So yes, Tomek Marchewka. He's with us since many years, like 9 or something, I believe. Love the face that he gives you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's well done, you know. I really want to know how what he had to sacrifice. Yeah, I mean, it's like this in this case, you know, this part is about, you know, about being famous, basically, what it means to be famous to the level that, of course, you know, he is, because there are different levels, I would say, of fame, you know. Could you show us what V looks like in photo mode? I mean, we'll get there. We will get there for sure, as well, when we'll be playing, you know, with the when we will be playing with the Ascrax, right? So we'll see. But this is like sort of my favorite set, and my second favorite is this one, you know, that I'm using. So as you can see, I'm a bit biased towards the red and yellow, but yeah, I mean, those two sets are looking cool for me. And you know, for a long time I actually had like the sort of like an afro hair, but I sort of changed to this one. And I love those pants, actually. Like, they look so good, by the way. But anyway, stealth spell, what do you mean? What do you mean, stealth spell? What? What is wrong? What is wrong? Tell me. Those are really cool fucking shoes. Yo, those are really cool fucking shoes. Okay? Those are really good shoes. I was wondering about his chest cyberware. Is it some sort of high-class nip tuck or biomod, or just for looks? I mean, I believe that there is like few things, because like when we talked about Kerry in general and basically the character he's also like an older guy at this point, but he doesn't look older because he doesn't want to look older. That's his thing. So like this is part of and the same goes actually for Rogue. If you look at her, you will see that she also has this like you know, in the center part of her chest, the cyberware there, and it's a part of like a thing that is basically prolonging the life functions of the body in general. But in Kerry, the aspect also is decorative, right? Like you can see his throat as well, you know, and all the elements are golden, right? Because this is part of his style and the way he looks like, basically. Oh God. Fashion crime, Glacialalia wrote. Oh God, 100%. No, there's like Glacialalia Despina against me on chat. God damn it, that's terrible. That's terrible, people. Hyperion Corporation is the coolest corporation ever. Jack Hogwell wrote. Oh, there you mean the one from Alpha Centauri, Jack Hogwell. Could the lawyer do better?
Wouldn't it have been better to have a lawyer fight this fight for you?
Oh, you're one to talk. I'll flash my teeth and sign papers enough for one lifetime. This here, I'm sending a message.
Oh yeah?
This is how you do biz in Night City. Cops! That's Delta.
Oh
You
shit.
drive. Get him off our ass.
The fuck's going on? Where the fuck they are? Jesus Christ, this car is horrible. Oh fuck. See you, boys.
Back in 2020 with Johnny, actually. High out of our tan line. Pig still couldn't catch it.
Oh God, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. Oh shit. Oh, I was killed. Oh shit. Oh God, I'm not sure if I'm gonna survive. They do so much damage. Fuck, because if I start killing them, then I won't. I've died so many times here. Okay, well, fucking let's try
Wouldn't
it.
it have been better to have a lawyer fight this fight for
Fucking
you?
sniped. Yeah, exactly.
You're one to talk. I'll flash my teeth and sign papers enough for one.
Nehudan wrote all the tributes
This
received.
here,
I mean, sure.
I'm sending a message.
Yeah, Kerry,
This
cool.
is how you do biz in Night City.
All Kerry's fault because of his shite car choice.
Delta, you drive. Get him off our ass.
Okay, Kerry, let's go, let's go. Pack your ass to the car. Kerry, pack your ass to the car. I managed to get away first time. Oh shit, seriously? Wait. No, get the fuck out. I'm running. Fuck, let's go. No, don't shoot me.
Shit. Last time I ran from the cops was back in 2020. With Johnny, actually.
Kerry.
High out of our damn minds. Pigs still couldn't catch us.
Oh, I managed? I think I managed
These
to.
dogs don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I think I
Fucking
managed to.
pigs.
They're like behind us.
Yeah, well, don't pop the champagne yet. Still riding our asses.
This car,
So we lose them.
this
Quicker
car,
the better, too. I'm starving.
this car is actually not that bad, to be honest.
Paying out the ass for you. But it was worth every eddy. Nice one.
Yeah, to see us.
Yo, I managed to do it second time though.
Drop me off at Carnitas.
Okay, Kerry. Jesus Christ, we fucking burned that thing. It was actually interesting. I wonder, can you kill them? I'm pretty sure you can, but if you do, then I think it will just trigger prevention system and will be more of them. So it's just like, if I start killing them, then I'm not getting fucking, you know, I'm not getting alive out of there. I believe that's the case. That you can start shooting, but then you fucking never lose them, right? Because it's just, yeah. Okay, let's just drive Kerry basically wherever he wants us to drop him at this point. Science fiction person said, I remember during Witcher 3 interview with Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, mentioned that he had been working on Witcher for 12 years and he wanted to move on to the next thing like Cyberpunk. Did you feel that way too? Well, I mean, for me, I haven't been working this long on The Witcher, right? Because, like, I was working only on The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition for, like, half a year, and then it was shipped. And then I worked on The Witcher 3 and both expansions for The Witcher 3. So for me, it was, like, what, 6 years on Witcher? 7 years on Witcher altogether. So it wasn't that long, right? So I was totally fine with, like, making another Witcher game. But the decision of the studio was, hey, we are making now the Cyberpunk game, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's try it, let's see how it goes. And I have to tell you, like, at first, my more favorite was actually Witcher. Definitely, like, when it comes to the lore, because I knew the lore so well, I read all the books, you know, I was working on it for, like, you know, 7 years or so, so I actually knew, you know, what the hell I'm doing, and so on. And with Cyberpunk, like, there's so many new things, and in a way, in that situation, wow, this fucking Ferris wheel. And on Cyberpunk, in such situations as a designer, you kind of have to, oh shit, this police here. As a designer, in a way, you just kind of have to, like, discover basically what makes you tick, what makes you excited, what is new and interesting in that. And I think, like, in time, I think during production of Cyberpunk, I still kind of felt that I prefer more Witcher than Cyberpunk, but it really changed. It really changed, like, I think, like, last maybe year or 2 years of Cyberpunk, and then definitely post-release, I was more of, like, no, I actually prefer more Cyberpunk now, you know. Also, like, after everything we went through, you know, with the release and everything, it was actually... It was actually really cool.
Chubata.
It made me really love it.
Right here. Thick as tar, and if they know you, they give you the organic stuff. Come on, my treat.
Okay. Okay, let's go for the coffee with Kerry.
Wow. Coffee with a rock star? Now why not? First time for everything.
Coffee with a rock star. Okay, Kerry. Sure thing. So we'll do that.
Remember I started out? We spent every penny we had on guitars, strings, you know.
Yeah, cool. Okay, then.
Hey, Rachel.
Oh.
Good morning.
Know this dump. Know that smell. But how?
It was supposed to be a quiet day.
Sex and Chrome. That's interesting. Sit or drink coffee with Kerry. Okay.
Had almost nothing left over for food. But we still went across the street every day, right to Caliente. Stuffed our faces, down Joe by the gallon. Johnny said we were so hungry and high we would have eaten the cardboard boxes out from under the bums outside.
Oh, God.
Of course, he was wrong.
So even after all the years, you're still a
It's so
regular.
well written, actually. I love
About
it.
time they hung your picture on the wall.
Fuck. They really should.
Kerry, fuck, they really should. Yeah, I mean, so like, this is one of the elements that I enjoy really, like, one of the most in our games, which is like the character-focused moments. You know, the moments when you are not actually just doing something to tell the plot and what actually happens, but you're just basically here hanging out with a character, just having a tea, talking, you know, he tells you some old stories from Samurai and so on, and it actually feels really cool, you know. Hey Tyler, great to have you. Thank you so much, my friend, for the sub. Tyler said, I am a year old, because Tyler was subbed for 12 months. God damn it, Tyler. Thank you, my friend, for being here with us. How's the video going that we talked about? Is it out yet? I didn't see it. If it's out, but I don't believe it's out, because I would have probably seen it. I would have probably know. I love the writers who wrote for Kerry. Thank you, Eurodyne. That was Alexandra Motyka. She's a lead writer on Polaris, and Ola's with us since many years. She wrote like many Witcher comic books, wrote some Witcher quests as well. And yes, and I was working together with Ola on those on the storylines, and she like wrote the whole Kerry thing.
V.
Chaphu, hello, nice to have you with us, my friend. Camille asks, we got Johnny's alternative look in patch 1.3. Which other character would you like to get alternative look, and what it would be? I mean, interesting question, Camille. I'm not really much into like those alternative looks. I would say I would probably prefer the characters to have like more different variants of appearances throughout the quests that we already have for them, rather than completely different, I would say, alternate look. Because like with alternate look, as a player, you just have to pick between one or another. Why I would prefer if like the game in general got like enriched, you know, by the fact that you have those additional, I would say, appearances and so on. And who I would see, I have no idea, to be honest. Maybe probably some of the main characters, I guess, in here.
Sit.
Kind of the way we did it with The Witcher, but I'm not a huge fan of that kind of add-ons. I would say DLCs and so on for our players. You know, I like when stuff is just made with purpose and when it's there made for something. You know what I mean? Tyler wrote the video still in the works. I'm trying to have played everything in Witcher 3 twice, and I'm almost done. I have 11 pages of nitpicks for Witcher 3. Wow! Okay, Tyler. I'm actually really fucking hyped now. That's very cool. That's very cool, Tyler. That's very cool. Awesome. I mean, when you would be done, I will watch it. I will send it to our like Polaris crew. I'll send it to Philip Weber, you know, our narrative director. Despina, of course, Despina's here with us. So I will make sure that the right people get the link at least. I'd love them to see it because I'm really curious actually. So.
V.
Why do people sing the Beatles in Blood and Wine? I have no idea, Tyler, what you're referring to right now. Why people sing the Beatles in the Blood and Wine? I am not sure what you're referring to right now. You're referring to some community, like people in community, like humming and stuff? By the way, Witcher 3 is now my favorite game of all time, replacing Portal. Really, Tyler? Seriously? Holy fuck. Where is Cyberpunk, though, in that list? Is it, like, at least in, like, top 5? I hope it is. In top 5, at least. Tyler. Otherwise, you broke my fucking heart, my friend. Revolver asks, if a person leaves the studio and returns it after some time, does the work count from the start, or is it added to the previous length? I mean, it mostly is added to the previous length. However, you know, there are situations when someone leaves for like long time and comes back for a long time. So in that case, I guess it's counted separately, but honestly, I am not sure. To be honest, Revolver, it's a complicated topic. Trippy Lingma wrote, "Can't wait for Phantom Liberty." Thank you, my friend. Trippy Lingma, nice that you're with us. If you walk around the main city, some men are singing Norwegian Wood by the Beatles. I've once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. I actually yelled when I heard it, as did my wife. Oh, so you're referring to the like community chats and so on. I have no idea, Tyler. You would have to like ask to Martin Blaha, I guess, you know, because they, like, the story team wrote all of those chats, so they had liberty to do it the way they wanted. Basically, 2077 is my number 3. So what's number 2? It's Portal. So like for you, it's like Witcher 3, Portal, and then Cyberpunk. I'm curious, Tyler. Is there a chance to Cyberpunk to like mess up this list a bit more when Phantom Liberty's out? I'm curious.
So, what's good?
Tyler wrote absolutely well. We will see.
The usual, Mr. Eurodyne?
It's a fucking tough competition.
Double espresso,
Then we'll
Jamaican
see.
blend, nothing else, no sugar.
You got it. And for you?
Jamaican blend. Kerry, that's very specific. Same for me.
What he's having. Great. Be right back with it.
That's so cool. I love those like normal character moments, you know?
Just coming down now. Whew. Fucking awesome. Last time I felt like
He's
this
like
was
relieving the
back in
adrenaline.
Last tour, last concert, vibes from the crowd, me on stage. Oh, fuck. Just thought about those us cracks cunts again. You think we got them?
God damn it. Oh, Gary. Cyberpunk has fallen the hill. I mean, yes, it does. It does. From what I've heard from insiders and seen data miners, it's ready to hit number 1, Tyler wrote. I mean, I'm not commenting on any data miners, leaks, or whatever else you have there, Tyler. But I will be fucking dying. I will be fucking dying to actually find out what you think. After you have like had enough, time with it and so on, and you were able to like formulate your thoughts. I'm curious, really, what you will think. That's Carla Tessara's voice. She's the waiter. I have no idea. Maybe she recorded a voice for these waiters, but no idea. Crane Wine wrote, "I would like to date some of the random NPCs." Well, yeah, well, I guess probably not only you, my friend. It would be cool to get in Witcher 4 Arasaka Katana that fell off the sky during the conjunction. Interesting. General Martok. Well, I mean, not commenting on future content, but hello. But hello. We'll see what happens. Voitas, nice to have you, my friend. Jesus, I need to keep on playing, my friends. So sorry, I'm just really quickly going over the chat. What do you think about Yorinobu? His plan looks pretty good, as it's a shame that we cannot notice that. And help him put down Arasaka. I know what you mean. Also, all this intrigue is quite genius, and when you think about that, participation of Smasher in it makes his last bad, despite all his brutality. Victor von Tornek says, Victor, actually that's the case. We actually really wanted to make sure that you as a player, you will feel that actually this intrigue is clever, and he really thought it all through, Bro, he never drinks the coffee when he's with me. What the fuck? I mean, Korkova broken. Maybe you just discouraged him to drink.
Tell you this much. If they don't back out now, give me a call. We'll convince them another way.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Hope they're off my sonar now, because if not... Shit. Last thing I want is Johnny to have been right all along.
Johnny's daddy or not? What's Johnny got to do with this? I'm gonna go with this
Johnny's dead.
So they say.
You're alive. Decide whose truth matters to you more. Yours or someone else's.
Yep.
That a trick question?
Only if you don't have the nads to answer it honestly.
Better be going. Thanks for, you know.
Don't mention it.
Thanks, Kerry. It was actually really nice to have this like coffee with him and so on. No, he left. It's interesting how this convo can go a few ways. I mean, that's the way we always aspire to actually try to do our conversations. No, not always works out, right? But at least we aspire to do it like this. So I'm glad you liked it, you know, Eurodyne. I highly recommend everyone to play the Devil's Ending. Just want to see Yorinobu's side. It's really well presented, and also you can feel you as V are doing something incredibly bad. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, Adam. I mean, we're gonna play it. We gotta play it. You know. We're gonna play it. Tyler, serious question. Blood and Wine handles the question marks far better than the base game. Yeah, I mean, of course. Seemingly always adding a story reason for the placement conversation with PCs or added vendors or cutscenes. What changed between the two projects? Why were they so much better? I mean, Tyler, because like, first of all, we had, during the Witcher 3 led to the creation of the open world team. You know, that's the important bit. Like, during Witcher 3, all open world was implemented by the Quest team. And throughout that time, we realized that we need a separate department to really handle it properly, because it's too much work to really handle it the way how it should be handled. Therefore, by the end of The Witcher 3, we already had like beginnings, I would say, few people in the open world team. And on the expansions, actually all that content that you're referring to was handled by open world team. And they already had a lot of feedback, I would say, from the players, from the base game. And we knew what worked, what didn't. So we had resources, and we had, I would say, people, and I would say feedback to handle that. So that was really what happened, you know, like we knew that it wasn't like great, you know, like fucking nobody likes the smuggler caches and Skellige. I mean, come on, right? So that wasn't a good call to start with, to be honest with you, you know, for The Witcher 3. So like, it doesn't take a genius, you know, to look at it and be like, holy shit, like, you know, that shouldn't be done like this. Let's do it better for the next projects, you know. So that's why they were done better, as you said. Like, it's still, you know, it's still not awesome, but it's much better. And I agree with you. Like, in also Blood and Wine, we also pay attention to much better, closer connection between quests and this content that you will find there. So that's the reason, yeah. Okay, let's go stand. Crane Wine wrote, there's a contract that appears in NPC called Bugbear, 100% wanna date her. Yeah, I mean, you know, Grindera is not here, or maybe he is, but you know, like, Bugbear has a lot of fans, Crane Wine, you know, honestly. So...
What? You got an interesting face.
Oh yeah, Grindera is on the chat, of course he is. Of course, Grindera, you know, hello. I have called the wolf. Grindera got summoned. Yeah, exactly. Blue Moon better don't fight me. Okay. Penguin Gamer, nice to have you, my friend. Yeah, I see that there's a lot of hype around the Bugbear in the chat. Download the Bugbear's romance mod. Here you go. Oh god. Depeche Mode just like referenced the description of that Galena, you know. Cool. Depeche Mode, cool idea. I'm just checking if there's anything else. Ooh, we got paid by Kerry, by the way, when we were waiting. Oh shit. Give me the phone. Kerry. Hey, got to send some edits before, but should hit an account anytime soon. Preem work. Kerry, where are you? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's when the carriers get carriers late. Okay, so this is not needed anymore. Do you deliver?
Do you deliver?
Used to. Our third delivery boy got shot last week. Finding replacements is starting to get harder. So, you gonna order something?
It's like, where the fuck do you deliver? Where do you deliver? To like fucking Warzone or something? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh damn. Stealth Build Road Pacifica, yeah, I mean clearly.
Got anything to chew on?
Clearly they deliver
You would
Pacifica.
think, this being an eatery?
Thanks. Like, why is she so salty? God damn it, why is she so salty? Can you say what you're working on now? Ray 205090 asks. Yes, Ray, I'm working Phantom Liberty right now, and just after I'm going to be working on Cyberpunk Orion, and I am also like in close contact, and I can't call it cooperation, but in close contact with our team who's working on Polaris, like Despina, for instance, and we are regularly having like conversations about like various things and so on that the team's working on there, and I'm actually really hyped for it, and I really envy them. So yes, that's basically the situation right now. But yeah, I am putting like all my time really into Phantom Liberty, my friend. That's literally the everything. That's like the top of the list right now. The savagery of that woman, yeah, exactly. Go to the Ferris rules for hidden place. Oh, I will, Camille. Thank you for the hint. Thank you for the hint. What are you hyped for exactly? Oh, Daidaro. Should I speak about this? I probably shouldn't, right? Fucking hell. I haven't been in this location before. Oh, that's just a homeless camp? Wow. Daidaro, like, I mean, if I would to say what I'm hyped about, then you guys would know what is there, right? Like, you should keep going. Guys, we talked about it. I will readily be streaming as fired quest designer. Recently unemployed quest designer soon. If I keep talking. So we shouldn't. We shouldn't. But I am hyped for you guys experiencing the Phantom Liberty. You know, I'm actually curious what's gonna happen. What you guys will say, and you know. Yeah. Oh God. Tyler wrote, I started playing Two Worlds 2. What did you work on in that game? Tyler, I was the lead writer and lead quest designer for that game. I started as like a junior in the team, sort of, and I was, after 2.5 years, I was the lead of the team. So I was shipping Two Worlds 2 as a lead writer, lead quest designer, because those were the same positions in the Reality Pump team. But also, like, you should also play Pirates of the Flying Fortress, Tyler, because it's so much better. It's an expansion for Two Worlds 2, and it's so much better. I think like we did such a better job on it. You know, I love this fucking camp. Holy shit, I've never been here. Honestly. Okay. Shashlik out of a rat or something. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Camille, I'm looking for that hidden place, but still not knowing where. But we're gonna find it, hopefully. Damn. This locations, should I go up? No way. Okay, I shouldn't probably go up. This doesn't telegraph me that it's walkable, so I shouldn't. Where was the chest? No. I don't remember where was the chest, Camille. Well, I will keep looking. I will actually look around in this place, because it's actually quite interesting spot. Such a fucking cool. God damn it. Like, Night City has, like, so many places like this. This is just insane. How do you believe Cyberpunk came out almost 3 years ago? Well, I mean, hard to believe. Well, I mean, it didn't come out 3 years ago, right? Like, I mean, it's almost a whole year, right? Till 3 years. It's been 2 years, right? It's been 2 years and 2 months, right? So, 3 months. Well, 2 months, really. Not 3 years, my friend. So I think it will take a bit of a... It takes a bit of time before 3 years. I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of the game, to be honest, with you. But, you know, I don't want to hype you guys, because, like, I think you are going to, you know, you are the final judge, you know? You're the final judge for me. So it kind of doesn't matter what I think, in a way, you know? What matters is, like, whatever you think, you know? What's going on there? People are, like, jumping. Okay, well, you know, I'm just checking those places. But I think Camille has bamboozled me. I think that's basically what it is. Hype is the enemy on CDPR, never hype, Tyler. Wow! That's cool. You know, she was cold. Now she got, like, that... fireplace cyberware on. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you know, that's the future, guys, for you. It's cold fire. You know, there's something in Polish that we call zimne ognie. You know, cold fire. So I bet that was it. I don't know, Camille. I am not fucking seeing it, my friend. Oh, they're trading. Lol. Okay. Lizzy Weezy. Lizzy Weezy. Our little adventure was actually very inspirational. I put out my first BD today. Thanks, couldn't have done it without you. What? I'm not sure if she's gonna respond. Oh, she did. It'll be over in the airwaves. Keep an eye out. Fucking hell. Okay, Lizzy. I'm glad I could have. Jesus, this place is such a shithole. Wow. I've never been in. Was Rancho Coronado based on the Groove Street from GTA? No, it wasn't. It wasn't based on that, but basically our Enviro team that was working on it, they wanted to make a joke. Basically, right? So that's why it's kind of... you know... it has this Easter egg, I would say, right? That everyone, I think, knows about nowadays. Of the Groove Street. Pavel, you were nearby that item, then you went different direction. Oh, I'm glad, but but that does not help. That does not help, my friends. That does not help to find it. That's the generator. Cool. That's the generator. Turn back. Okay, Camille, but you know that there is a delay, right? Between when you write and when I play. So whatever you say, I see. You know, I'm already not there. You're talking to, like, past me. You know what I mean? It's like Pavel from the past, like, I think 18 seconds or something is the delay, right? So it's like, what I'm supposed to do, my friend? The red cabin. This one? Oh shit, actually there's a lot of blood. Oh! That was a perfect fucking hint. That was a perfect hint. The red cabin. It makes complete sense. It was so easy to find now. Okay, well, you know. I love it when it happens. Yes, that was a great hint, by the way. The red cabin. Thank you. Anyway, just checking the chat. How many hours have you played through been so far? This has been almost like, I think I'm over 270, Tyler. Oh, I got a dress. That's hype. I love it. So yeah, Tyler, 270 plus. I will have to check basically on GOG exactly, but like something around these numbers right now. I was like I think 2 streams ago we passed 260. 260 something we passed. So I'm approaching or I'm past 270. German accent, please make Octavius German. Oh God, I'm not sure if I'm able to. I'm not sure if I'm able to. Let me look. This is Kendrick Feldman and Octavius Brown talking. Yo, your boys paid me a little visit down the block. Highlighted their goddamn minds. Set some wheels on fire. Fucked up Reggie's shop and spread off. Anyway, putting together a crew to pay a return visit as visit, you feel me. But then I decided to give you one more chance. You gave me the chums who went bug well down here and I'll forget it ever happened. Well, just a second. I feel you, A for an I, but you're trying to put out the entire optics. Boys, you are just having a little fun. Ain't nobody got zeroed. And you're asking for their heads on a plate. Fucking chill. Let's meet, we talk, straighten things out. No point in spilling any blood, right? Fine, we'll talk. Yeah, we will. Octavius is Russian, apparently? No way. No way. I mean, he was clearly German. Scottish Germans, oh God. Okay, if you say so. Anyway, so we found what happened. Actually, it's just such a cool fucking spot for something sweet to find. Huh. Okay. Well, you know, that was cool. Anyway, my friends, we are going to go now because, like, I'm gonna skip more time to just encourage Kerry to write to me, and we are going to go. I think I'm gonna drive to now our Claire, and probably like next time we're going to play. Oh shit! I got sick. Jesus Christ. Fucking dying. Lol. Love when that happens. Though. Okay. Let's call the car. Hello? Where are you? Oh, sorry. I was wrong button. Look at the house in the front of you. This one? Are there any mines here? No. Some loot here. I think I've been here. I remember those panels, but again, maybe that was something else. Yeah, my car arrived. Huh. Can I go in? Probably not. No, because that's not quest location or anything like this. But it's interesting. It's like fenced. Anything interesting here? Not really seeing that. The other house. What do you mean by the other house? There's like 40 of them here. Wow, I just fucking love this location, by the way. This is so cool. Where are we? Shit. I love this. This is actually really awesome. Guys, I haven't been here. Santo Domingo. You know, that's why the streams are actually really useful for me, you know, because I have just time, chill time, to actually be with you here and discuss things. Yeah, we've been here, Camille. I remember the pool. We checked the pool last time. Pavel is still... Is Lucian Vincek still working in the studio? Yes, of course. Lucian is an art director of Polaris. Amazing guy. Amazing guy. Really great to work with, actually, to be honest. And his teams love him. Yes!
Hey, Kerry.
You know what I'm looking at? Us Cracks concert announcement. This is not fucking happening.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
I thought we took care of it.
Truck didn't do shit. They just postponed the game.
Oh shit.
Meet me outside the club. Little push didn't work. Now we gotta shove.
Oh shit. Kerry's hustling. Kerry's hustling, my chubs. The house with the trash container in the roof. Okay, Camille, I'll take a look there in a second.
Hello?
Hello, I'm with you. I'm with you. The chat is distracting me, Kerry. I'm sorry. It's all chat's fault, not mine. I promise you. Kushik asked, do you know what was the reason to cancel Witcher Monster Slayer? Was it due to little popularity of the game? Does CDPR have a plans to other augmented reality projects? Kushik, I don't know the details. I don't know the details, and if I even would, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to even speak about stuff like that. I'm sorry, my friend. Like, I didn't work on that project, you know, I have no idea, my friend, what is the context of this. Tyler said, I was watching through the older streams of you, and in October you stated that you are working on UI redesigns. Is that still the case? I don't remember saying that, Tyler. I don't remember saying that, but again, that doesn't matter. Like, I think we are looking into actually a lot of things, to be completely honest. Because, like, a lot of people, players, complained on a lot of topics. So we looked at those topics and lined them up and trying to figure out things. And that's as much as I can say. I cannot say that we're working on something or not, Tyler, as you probably can imagine. But like what I might have said, which is correct, is that every single time when you guys let us know about something that is like not properly done or not good enough, I would say, then we always like in a way map it out and try to answer the needs of the players, and that's always been the case.
You tried talking to the label, didn't you?
What do you think I did first? I sent my manager after him. Yeah, hell of a lot that did. Sent me back a crate of fine whiskey and started bombarding me with PR shit every 2 seconds, reminding me about our deal. Fuck 'em.
Jesus Christ. What now, a bomb? Are you guys ready?
What now? Gonna plant a bomb in the club?
Jesus.
Nah, gonna talk to him.
Okay, good, because I thought...
Bring your heat.
Bring your heat, Kerry. Fuck. Okay, he's worked up. He's like worked up. Okay, the building with a trash container on it, which is not any of those. Trash at the top. It's none of those. Oh, is that this one? Huh. Those houses are fucking cool, though. Oh, shit. I tried to catch, but I didn't. Oh, hello. What you guys looking for? Something happened? Probably.
Guess I'll pretend I don't know where you are.
Yeah, right. Classic fucking flying. What the fuck? I have no idea, Camille, where the trash on the top is. This one? Not this one, this. Yes, check the roof. What the fuck? What? I just realized, I didn't realize it from the bottom, that this like AV crushed into it. What the heck? What? That is insane. Can I go in? Oh, I can. The fuck? I hope I can get out. What the fuck? Okay. This looks very weird. Okay. Where the fuck I'm supposed to go now? That is wild. It's cool looking. I'm sure that house ain't secured. Yeah, probably. The fuck? Yeah, it's this like AV, right? That like crushed into it and so on. Oh god. So Paweł Mielniczuk is the art director of Cyberpunk, a science fiction person asked. Yes, mostly, my friend. That's the way it works. There's also Kuba Knapik, right? Because like the art teams are also really big, you know, so it's not as simple as this person does this person does that. They like support each other in a lot of like duties and so on, because it takes a lot of like, I would say, gut and knowledge, to be able to lead the whole art teams. And you know, by art I mean everything that you're seeing, literally everything you're seeing, from weather to VFX to you know, to fire and stuff like this, to characters, to vehicles, to weapons, to enviro. This is so much stuff. And also, like, traditionally at least, art directors are also responsible for gameplay animation, so that's also part of art direction. So that's a lot of stuff. Anyway, my dears, that being said, we have checked that trash bin. We are going to save the game and wrap this stream up for today. It was awesome, my friends, as always, to play with you, and I had fun. We actually have pushed Kerry Eurodyne's storyline a bit further, which I'm actually happy with. So let's play some banger in the end, because why not? My dears, it was awesome having you today, as always, as always. Tasty Ramen, thank you for being with us, thank you for the hearts. My chums, I loved being here with you. We are going to see each other in 1 week again to continue playing. As always, I wanted now to greet our dear Reds and moderators who are here. Stealthspell Despina, our quest designer, Chivok, our customer support engineer, Ayano, our UI producer, and our amazing moderators, Kogito and Sapphire. Thank you so much, my dears, for being here. I had fun. That was a fun quest to play, and was a fun talk we had at the beginning. It was unintentionally long, but hey, here you go. I am going to be back in 1 week from now. I wish you all a wonderful week, and we are going to see each other on Sunday. Bye bye.
It was a passion for the ages, but in the end, guess we paid the cost. Will never fade away. Why should it suit me? I know. Said what you had to say, but I think of beauty.